Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing today? Good to see y'all out here. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Tuesday. I don't get to say that often on a stream, but we're here, we're chilling, we're vibing. Welcome on in, everybody. Good to have y'all out here. Hi, 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 hi. I know, we just came back to the desk and I was like, oh, we're getting some good music to start the day off. Surprise Tuesday stream. Yeah, I have a lot more digging to do, so we're gonna stream because I don't want to do it alone. So here we are. Click that cheeky little like button over there for me, everybody on the YouTube side. I do appreciate it for all who are doing that. Thank you so very much. We got 360 people in here right now and 150 likes. Thank you so very much for hanging. And we got ourselves 100 people over in Twitch. Hi, everybody. How we doing? New Twitch shirt? Yeah, I got this down at TwitchCon. I love it. I want to make my own hardcore world. Any tips? Just go slow.
Pleased to meet you.
There's no need to rush anything. Take it slow and just be cautious, but don't stop yourself from advancing in the game because you're being too cautious, you know. I think is also another big one. Anna, thank you so much for the 16 months as a super fan. Thank you for the incredible content. It has helped me escape adulting for quite some time. Hey, happy to be a little break for you on all that stuff. I like the pickaxe in the background. I got that. I can't remember. I think somebody gave that to me. One of my friends in college gave that to me before I even started my YouTube channel, just because I was playing Minecraft a bunch. Or I like bought it at Target for like 10 bucks in college. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. That was before my YouTube channel though. That thing's old. What are we digging? We are still working on digging out the entire mountain. I'm still going on it. We're at the final layers now, so we're going to be working through that, and we're going to be shaping out a lot of the terrain today, see how much we can get done. I did about 6 hours of digging yesterday, before on stream and after stream for the Twitch stream we did yesterday. Was super fun. We played Phasmo with Gem, Sausage, and Ollie, so if anybody wants to check that out, the VOD is still up on Twitch. You can go view us screaming at ghosties. And definitely being very, very successful ghost hunters the entire time. And it was a good time though. But then we did a little bit of Minecraft streaming afterwards and just stayed over on the Twitch side and we're vibing. My friends, remember to click that like button on YouTube. We got 400 people in here, still at 180 likes. So I do appreciate anybody who can do that. With the mountain, is it hollow inside? No, it was completely solid, unfortunately. Very completely solid, as I'm very much learning. I thought there'd be a big cave, but no, there's just no, we've just layers and layers of stone. I finished the Phasmo today, super fun. Yeah, I had a good time doing that. It was fun. I would do it again. How many mimics did y'all get? We didn't get a single mimic, as far as I know. I don't think we did. What happened to fWhip 2? I need to get back to that. I've been slacking on it. I was traveling so much and I was just so busy with so many other things that it just was one where I do it when I have the free time and I just have not had the time. So I'll try and get one out either this week or next week. Probably next week though, because for a quick heads up for everybody, the video for this week will be coming out tomorrow, and then we're going to be streaming again on Thursday for Halloween itself, because I want to see if we can get lucky with any Halloween mobs this year, and just have a good time and see what we can find. Last year we found a base variant of every single mob on Halloween, so I want to see if we can get some with like iron armor, gold armor, diamond armor, stuff like that, and see if we can't get some cool ones with pumpkins on their heads. So you're gonna have those just as fun collectibles in the hardcore world. So we're gonna be doing that on Thursday. The Filippo, thank you so much for the Prime. I think I butchered that, but thank you very much. Schedule all over the place. We're festive and chaotic this week. Yeah. It's just the way it goes. I don't want to upload a video on a holiday because everybody's going to be out celebrating and doing things. Or not everybody, but like a majority of people. So I'm going to do it before. So we'll see how that. I have a question. What advice would you give to someone who is new to streaming? Do it because you want to, not because you want to make money off of it. That's the number one advice I can give anybody who wants to be a content creator. If you're doing it because you want to make money, you are going to fail. That is like, just if your goal of being a streamer is to make money, do it because it's a passion. Do it because it's something that you love and you want to do, and then you'll enjoy the phase where you have 0 viewers, you have maybe 1 viewer all of that will just be, you'll still be able to enjoy that instead of being like, why am I not making money yet? And then you'll actually keep forward with it. And also don't spend money until you make money off of it. That's a big one. Give yourself a base mic, a base audio setup, and then go. But don't drop $1,000 on a new audio setup and all those things because you're like, if it's better, people will watch my stream. No. Do you love removing a mountain a block at a time? It's quite a zen moment now, Ian. It's like really just super zen and just vibey and just going along with it. So yeah, no, I'm really ready to be done. I'm really, really ready to be done with this. So I think we probably should get back in and get started going on it so that we can be done with it. Let's do it for the product, not the reward. Yeah. All right, it is morning time. I started today by enchanting 2 more Silk Touch pickaxes, so we are full 9 pickaxes in there now. And don't spend money me buying a 4th webcam. Eggs, you're like a different breed though. You just like tech. I think even if you weren't streaming, you'd be buying all that stuff. Yeah, so we're at this point right now. Let me just land and we'll do a little cheeky free cam so you can see the progress update for here, just so it's a little bit more visible. Where all of our moss and our grasses down on the ground is finalized terrain. And if we turn on Lightmatica here, everything that is purple, pinky, purpley, that color, that's stuff that we need to still remove. So we are slowly working through this, just a few blocks at a time. And it's getting there. We're slowly getting there. I moved 2 beacons. We had a beacon there and we had a beacon in here. That dirt block, I moved that one over there so it's connected. And I think today on stream, my goal is to see if we can't just I want to see if we can go all the way down there and hollow out the river and start working that back so we can kind of start collapsing onto these sections here. So that's the goal for today. For those who are new to these streams, I do leave Lightmatica on for it because all of the purple tells me what I need to get rid of. So if you're like, why is everything purple? This is how we can more easily know what we need to remove, and we just get digging. Red means it's the wrong block state, so you can see the red dirt down there, but it's just because the grass is still growing over it to fill in that stuff. And yeah. Will you do any of the other biomes like the jungle, snow biome, swamp, etc.? Like building other biomes? I'm really inspired to actually work in a snowy biome right now. I was showing people on Monday stream this pin that I found. Let me pull it up. Where this person did it. It's beautiful. If somebody knows who made this, please, I would love to give them a shout out. Because I don't trust people who post images on Pinterest. But this thing is just, it's so good. It is one of the most beautiful builds I've seen. Look at this. I know the quality's not the best on the image, but look at the trees. Granted, it's very a creative building. And so they have levers connected to levers, and they have glass and floating dead coral as leaves for the trees, but look how cool this snowy thing turned out. I love it. It's so fun, and I'm really inspired. I really want to try and work in some snow and do something in it, but the thing is I'm noticing here is it's very much not a snow biome. There's no snow layers. It's almost all diorite everywhere, which would be interesting to try and work in. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about. What would you recommend for someone who wants to become a better builder but doesn't know quite where to start? If you don't know quite where to start and you're just new to the whole thing, I would honestly just recommend one, watching people who you builds that they make, watching streams of people who build and try and see how they made things. You can grab some world downloads that people have done and kind of study what they've done. You can try working on the basic shapes of everything. If you think about how, if you honestly want to become a really, really good builder, treat it like an art class, which I know people school. But in reality, if you look at how an art curriculum is set up for say graphite drawing, or even I don't know, 3D modeling or stuff like that, that would be more applicable to a 3D Minecraft building space. if you look at the things that they focus on and the different ideas that they focus on, all that can translate into Minecraft and can help build the skill sets you need to be able to become a builder. Like studying shape, studying color, aka texturing, studying all those, like there's so many different elements that you can study when you're going through it, and that is if you want to really become like a super pro builder, that's the stuff that you need to start. That's the stuff you need to learn. If you want to just become like a good builder who can like show off and flex on your friends on your little Minecraft SMP that you play on, then you can just kind of follow. I don't know. It's just keep practicing. Follow along with some tutorials of things that houses that you really like. Build it once and then see what you would do to change it. See how you'd modify it. What would you add? Maybe you add another room to the side. Maybe you add like a tower attached to it. All that type of stuff. Just keep growing the build. Don't just stop at where the tutorial ends. See where you can expand it and make it your own. Light is a huge thing to study too. How you use light and shadow is important. Yeah. Big time. So those are all the things that I would, if somebody were to ask me to give like a top building tips, like that's what I would really say. And also just practice over time. Practice over time is the biggest thing. I've been on YouTube for almost 8 years now. I think I have been on for 8 years now. I think I'm underestimating that. No, I think I'm almost 9 years actually. But in that time, I've also, or before that time, I also was a semi-professional Minecraft builder for 2 or 3 years before. So I have 10 or 11 years of building in Minecraft. So if you're like, fWhip's so good and I'm not even close. If you've been building Minecraft for 10 or 11 years, you're probably going to have some skill sets to work off of. Before I got into YouTube, in order to help pay for books and just general spending money in college, I made and sold server maps. So I've done my fair share of Minecraft building time. It is what it is. Act, thank you so much for the 3 months, my dude. Whoop. Big ol' whoop. Yeah, we're a lot of block go burrower today. Oh my god, a dog. Hey, buddy. Sorry I'm destroying your home. I'll build you a new fun place to live in. Dog. If you're like, where the heck is that dog texture from? Somebody in the community made them for my 2 dogs, so there's a chance of a default wolf to spawn with them using my texture block.
Spoiler for TMR, perhaps?
Spoiler for tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a spoiler for tomorrow. I say, there's your spoiler for tomorrow. Where do I have name tags? I swear I had some in here. I think I only had 1 left. I think we used it last time. Let's see if I can find one. Whoop once gave the advice to practice, and now I can say I'm a better builder with lots of room to grow. Yeah, I mean, there's still things that I have no idea how to do in building in Minecraft. We'll just rename one of these name tags. I need to rename all those to Halloween 2024. That's... Dog name. Chat, dog name. Give me a good name. I need to finish some work. I'll be back in a bit. Hey, Stam, thanks for stopping by. You have a good one. And Red Flyer, thank you so much for the dono. I do appreciate that. We got Bruce. I see a Murphy. I see a Jacob, Pepper, Greg, Avery, Ralph, Burkle, Practice. Sparrow Roro wants to name the dog Practice. Name it Dog. Sugar. Why does that just sound so wrong? That just sounds so wrong. Indy. Baloo. Ooh, Baloo's a good one. Baloo's a good one. Megan, thank you so much for the 11 months. Oh, 1 more month to a full tree. Thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. All right. Mandolin says potato, and I'm thinking we go with that. Potato's a good one. It's also a Minecraft item. I think there's other dogs, so we'll come up with some more names in a bit. Cerberus. It only has one head. Only has one head, but could be a Cerberus. You never know. Where's the dog that we're naming? Over here. Just chilling. Hi, potato. No, yes, potato. Potato. Okay, we can go back to digging now. To the purple and more dig. My friends, we got 700 people in here right now on the YouTube side, and we're not even at 300 likes yet. If you can click the like button, it honestly does help me out so very much. So I really do appreciate everybody who can do it. It takes 2.5 seconds, and I promise there's no negative effects for you. So everybody who can do it, I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody over on Twitch, you're looking great. You're doing perfect. Just hanging. Me and my twin have been playing Minecraft for about 10 years now. Ooh, fun. Me and my twins. Oh, as in like you have two, like they're your twins, or like you have a twin? I was a little confused on it. I think it's the former. I don't need all this stone, so I've just been kind of dumping it. I guess we do need it here because I didn't actually I didn't texture this yet, so we can put the stone. I didn't texture any of this, so we're just gonna fill it all in. I honestly think that I was like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna get around to actually building all this stuff. I'll texture it later. I have a twin sister. Oh, very cool. Okay, we'll just do all this, clear some inventory space before I just chuck it all back into the ocean. Well, into the river. The Minecraft waters. We'll have to come back and texture this later, but for now this is okay. Eh. That's mud. I think this is one of the last moss sections that we have to fill in, because we're almost done with what's in the middle already, which is kind of nice. My YouTube wasn't working, so came over to Twitch today and didn't want to deal with ads. Forgot someone gifted me a sub last Wednesday. Ooh! Lucky you. Okay, back up to dig more we go. We have upper layer first. I can't dig down and I still have to dig up. That'd be so wrong. Me and my twin sister have red hair and blue eyes. We're identical twins. Oh, cool. Some of my good family friends growing up were twins. And like full-on identical twins, and the only way to tell them apart was that one of their parents would always dress one of them like would always wear green, and the other one would always wear like blue. Like, just that was the only way the parents could tell them apart. Because the two guys obviously love to mess with their parents and just give them a hard time about who is who. So the parents were like, nope, when we're buying you clothes, we're giving you colors that you can wear. They don't follow it out anymore for sure now that they're adults, but oh, it was always funny. What do you recommend doing in Minecraft world to avoid getting burnt out? Find something new that you're inspired to do. What is it that you want to do? Why do you like playing Minecraft? Do you enjoy building? Do you enjoy adventuring and collecting rare things? Do you enjoy killing the Ender Dragon and restarting? If so, have you ever tried speed running? Well, I guess you said in a Minecraft world, so that probably doesn't work because that's starting a new world every 2.5 minutes. But have you built redstone farms? Do you enjoy building those? Do you like automating stuff and producing things? Do you like working with villagers? All that stuff. Just like look at what you enjoy doing in the game and find a way to bring that a little bit more into how you actually play the game. For me, when I get burned out, I typically go forward with, all right, I think I want to start a village project. So we're going to find a village that we can transform. And we're going to go do that. And it's going to be a great time because I know every single time I finish a village project, whether I put villagers in it or... I'm so sorry. You did get in the way of my shovel, though. Yeah, I find for me that I really enjoy working on villages, and I really enjoy what they add to the world for something that doesn't take too much time to do. So if I'm in like a phase of burnout, I'm typically being like, where can I find a new village project to work on? Okay, since we have all of this dirt on us and we need to fill this stuff in, I'm gonna come over here and start. I'm gonna turn flashback on. All of this is just gonna grow over with our grass. Free leather? Nah, we don't need leather right now. It's okay. How dare it walked in front of my shovel? I didn't even do it. All right, this is gonna be a bit of a spider spawner over here. It looks like. But that's fine. We'll deal with that when we get there later. Okay, we got a lot of blockies to be placing in. Oh, one grass grew. That'll be the good part here, is that the grass can just grow up. I'm back in cozy mode. Nice. Wanted to get that dirt before it despawned. Oh, and we need some stone over here too. We'll go bring it from our whatever we mine up next. We'll just bring that stone over and call it good. No need to go back to the storage room when I can just place it all down here. Ah, yay. I know I skipped a layer. We'll get it in a minute. It's like, I like to just do the grindy work, digging, collecting, farming by hand, that kind of stuff. But like once I collect and gather in entire chunks, I just don't know what to do with all of it. Place it all down and see if you can gather it faster next time. No, probably not that. Yeah, I would say that at that point, once you have all of the materials, you either need to find some way to spend them or have some goal of how much you want to accumulate. Like build a storage room that can hold 10 million blocks and see if you can fill the entire thing or something like that. I don't know. Or 1 million blocks, because 10 million's even for me, 10 million's a lot of blocks. I've been in this world for 3 years and I still haven't mined 10 million blocks. I don't think I've even generated 10 million blocks if you count all the different farms I have that make things. But yeah, I would say at that point you're kind of in the realm of needing to find a build project to focus on so that you have a way to spend the materials that you're making if you don't like to just build a bigger and bigger and bigger room for all of them. That kind of comes in terms of finding some way to spend them, and that can be a castle, that could be, you could build a landscape. That's a great way to get rid of a ton of basic terrain materials from personal experience. Okay, there's all that placed in. Do we have any more to place over here? Does not look like it. Okay, so we can just keep digging. Actually, I need to go dump all this. I'm gonna pause that real quick. Sauce has been simmering for 3 hours. Time to eat. Ooh, yummy. Next hardcore video title be like, I mined 10 million blocks in hardcore for 10 days straight. Dude, I don't even think you could do it in 10 days straight. I mined for 8 hours yesterday and I didn't even get 100,000 blocks. Ah, dirt box. I'm gonna go see if we have any extra empty shulkers because I need some. I need some. Good afternoon, Farrah. Welcome on in. Give your resources to me and then collect me some more. True. Honestly, if you do like being the person who just gathers resources and doesn't like being the person who builds a bunch of things, SMPs, like just a server to go play on with your friends, or even a community that you might enjoy, like, I don't know, there's a fWhip supporter server that could be available, but like obviously that is a paid one, so only do if you are able. But there are so many people who hate the block gathering process of Minecraft that if you were to come in and be like, can I gather blocks for you and then you build things with them so I don't have to worry about doing things with the blocks and then we could share a base together, I would be willing to bet a lot of money that a good amount of people would be like, yes, please. Are you kidding me? I don't have to gather things? Oh God, yes, you can have a corner in the base. You can sleep under the stairs, it'll be fine. They'll be big, there'll be a massive staircase. The more blocks you gather, the bigger the staircase, so the bigger your place will be. Oh, we need to resume. Oopsies. At least I turned this to stone instead of leaving it as concrete, so I guess there's that. I did some amount of texturing to it. How's her wife doing? She's good. She's good. She's working. Doing her corporate stuff. Clicky clacking on keyboards, sitting in meetings, and doing stuff. You know how the corporate life goes.
Keep it real.
No, she's got a lot of work projects going on right now.
You've made?
Favorite personal video I've made. Red Flower, thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate it. That's a really good question. I think one of my favorite ones, one of my favorites to record and like bring into reality was the fWhip clone video. That was just really, really fun. And that was one of those times where I had an idea that I was like, I really want to do this and I want to see what's going to happen with it. And that was one that I very much made for me. And I'm really glad that I was so excited about making it because the video didn't ultimately do that well. It was just a little chaotic, but it was so fun, like as a concept to record and put it together and like getting everybody in there. That was a good time. One second, I'm gonna sit down. I also really enjoyed the first, like the start of this hardcore world, let alone for the crazy support I was getting and everything. But I felt like that was one of the times where I've just been the most just like bam, 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 idea. I know what I want to do and this and this and this. And I didn't really pre-plan much of it. Like I had my starter house design planned out, but outside that, I didn't have much planned. So the extra like episode 2 and like episode 1, I had a decent idea of what I want to do, but everything else after that, I was making up as I was going, and it was really good. And my friends, if you can click that like button on YouTube, I very much do appreciate it. We got 800 people in here, and we're down at 450 likes right now. So any likes we can get, I do appreciate it a ton. I promise we'll stop asking soon. Maybe. Depends how many likes we get. We get up to 700 likes, I'll stop asking. There's your... You can stop listening to me ask that today. Oh, yeah, you can fill that back in.
Pleased to meet you.
This section I remember being pretty cool once I had actually had it planned out. We'll have to come back in and put all of our grass and dirt and stuff in here. I'm surprised it's not all moss. I guess we're at the end of where the dirt section, or the cold biome section was. So I'm really trying to make it seem like a seamless plains biome instead of having it be all, what's it called? Like the biome coloring tint from all of the different things that can be going on. I'm really trying to not have that coming through. So it's making it a little bit more interesting trying to get those bits and bobs sorted in here. But I think we're getting there. I need to take this over here and bring this side down. We'll just finish off this little section going from like here down. I'm going to bring this down and then we can work outside of it and it'll be easy. For those who have jumped in late that haven't been here for a previous digging stream, if all of the purple blocks are stuff that I need to remove from the schematic, all of the red blocks mean that it's supposed to be something else. We are using Lightmatica for this because otherwise this would be taking 10 times longer and I want this project to see the light of day. I've already looked it up. We started this back in early July. So it's been a grind of weekly digging sessions to get rid of the mountain since early July. So I'm in like the final push mode, and at this point I'm just like, I want it done. I want it to be done. I want it to be at a point that looks good, and we can have all the fun times of seeing everything completed. So yes, we are just Lightmaticing the heck out of this. I did see, I will say, I appreciate Looney. His recent hardcore video, a cool build, by the way. If you're looking for fun builds to go check out. But he was talking about how he's found a use case for Lightmatica, and he used to honestly be one of the biggest people in the community that was constantly talking about how terrible Lightmatica was and saying it was bad for the game. And I appreciated that he, in his video, was like, y'all, I was wrong. This thing is amazing. So, not that I'm like tied to Lightmatica or anything, but it was nice seeing more people in the general Minecrafty space, especially creators, be like, no, you're right. This is just a tool that we can use to be able to produce better things. And I think the more people that are on board with that, the better the creations are going to be that come in the Minecraft community. Lift everybody up and it'll keep going forward is always what I look at. Dalian, thank you so much for the donut. I do appreciate that. Excellent choice of dancing lemon. That's a good one. My YouTube chat's being kind of weird, so one sec. Let me pop this out. It like keeps desyncing from Twitch, so I'm just gonna move it over here and I'm gonna have two chats on my screen. And hopefully I don't need to actually see what's in the window. That's the way it goes. Another one is converted to the light side. Long live the schematic gods. Exactly. We've got another one, everybody. We got another. I still definitely see the merit and like the use case of like, hey, I'm gonna actually build this thing and we're just gonna make it up as we go. Like there's a lot of cases where that applies and I'm like, yeah, no, it looks really good. But there's just forever the big projects and massive things that I feel like the scale that I'm working on nowadays is just, that would be like planning out the city and doing all that stuff, just freehand going for it. The city would look so bad compared to how it looks right now. That's all moss. This is all grass blocks, so we can just fill in with our dirt. And we'll take the stone that we still have left over in our inventory and go and fill it in over on the other side. Because we need a lot of stone down here. That's for sure. Can I do like all below and bring it all the way down?
Dwarf and him digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Smiley face.
Dahlia, thank you so much for the dono. Again, I appreciate it. And an excellent choice. Excellent choice. All right, we're just gonna easy place our way through this because I can't be bothered. I'm just doing the outside shaping here. We'll come back and texture it all after. Maybe. This might honestly have to wait until a future video. Or not future video, but like a future expansion of it. We'll see. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that like an extra layer above where I'm working so I can know where I actually need to fill in or not. Because I think we missed a few back here. Yeah. So at this point, it's going to start flattening, and then we can just... Yeah, easy. Easy peasy. I really tried in this area to make some flatter rocks, because I feel like normally my rocks that I build just kind of exist in like a... Like they're very rounded, or they're like very like they go up and then it just levels off to dirt. So I tried this time going with some that are going to be much flatter. I'm sorry, Hardcore World, while I have this playing in the background. Lucidly Vivid, good luck. I believe in you. You can do it. Okay, so we got that finished. We're gonna just keep chipping away over here. Take this line all the way down and we can just finish. We'll finish off everything along the water. The river edge. Is that supposed to be grass? It is. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. It's nice to have something that's not like full permanent, like you have to be thinking the entire time you're doing something. Like just following along sometimes is like, I like this. Dimples, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. Why is that such a good name? Why is that such a good chat name? That's all grass, so we can just fill in the dirt and then take it all the way down. Hey, Patty Daddy, welcome on in. Welcome on in, my friends. If you're just jumping in on the YouTube side, please click the like button. I very much do appreciate it. How we feeling about a Tuesday stream? Big Tuesday stream energy. I can't remember the last time I streamed on a Tuesday, y'all. I actually have no idea. Oh, I really brought the mud up here big time. And I was trying something with like some coarse dirt or something. The heck was I doing? I was like, I'm not going to texture the stone here, but you best believe I'm going to try and work on this coastline. I mean, I need to do this throughout everywhere, but it's kind of funny that I just did it in this one little tiny spot here. I guess it goes. Any stream is great. Perfect. Correct answer. I think you used to stream
For real.
Tuesday to Thursday a few years ago. I did, that's true.
I've never donated before and messed up lol, so here's another one just for the love. You inspire me so much.
Thank you so much for the That's great. The amount of times I've done that too to like mess with some friends. I've had a few times where I've like donated on like Jimmy's stream or something just to mess with him and say something goofy, or just like it comes across with a blank message or like a pure typo in it, and I'm just like, and I disappear into the woodwork now. I was never here. Okay, there's that. Looking good. But thank you for the dono again. I really appreciate it. Things are glowing. Yeah, this is called Lightmatica. It's helping with removing everything here. So everything that's purple currently, we need to remove in order to complete the project that we're working on. So it's a lot of blocks, but we're getting through it. I'm gonna go dump everything out of the inventory, and we're gonna get back into the stone destruction. Yeah, I used to do videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I used to stream Tuesday, Thursday. That was when I first went a full-time onto YouTube's, and I was still making 3 videos a week. Not sure what happened to that guy. But that ain't happening anymore, I can tell you that much. Oh, don't drop the ender chest. I remember Tuesday vid, Wednesday stream, Thursday vid, Friday stream. Don't remember streams on Tuesday. There was a brief time when I was first going, because back then I was making videos that were like 20 minute or 15 to 20 minute video where I was building up a house, or I was building up like a section of a castle. Now my videos, YouTube very much likes to see a completed project nowadays for the algorithm sake. So a lot of my videos nowadays very much are a, like, I need to complete the entire project I'm working on. So, or at least the exterior of a project. Pretty much enough to make a good thumbnail. Maiko, thank you so much for becoming a member. And Dipples, thank you so much for becoming a member. I do appreciate that from both of y'all. Thank you so very much. The good old panoramic days. That guy took a well-deserved break as going easier on himself. I think the funny part is I'm actually working more. The difference is that just the amount that happens in a video. Like if you watch an old fWhip video, like go back to the like end of building with fWhip, and you kind of start getting some ideas of how I produce content now. But then you look at some like season 2 building with fWhip, I think I was still making like a house, maybe 2 houses in an episode, but all of season 1 was like, it's just because I was in a different phase of life. I didn't go full-time until season 3 of building with fWhip, like just for that series time. And a lot of that beforehand was, all right, I have 2 to 3 hours after work today to be able to record a video. Or more realistically was, okay, I'm working from home today, meaning I'll get all my job work done in 3 hours, and I will spend the other 5 hours recording a video. But we didn't tell the management that. No. I definitely was available on Slack for all 8 hours of the workday. Definitely. Very available. I had main monitor here. I had my side monitor there. And I had my third monitor here with my laptop from work hooked up into the third monitor with all of the info I needed. So if I had to work, I just got the notification right there, and I just pause game, stop recording, and go over. I'm not saying that's the best thing to do, but you know, I got all your work done. It's a thing. This project would go so much faster if you just didn't keep on. Dude, I'm chucking stone into the river. I'm keeping the dirt because I need it to be able to fill back on top of here because I don't have enough dirt otherwise. But the stone, no, I couldn't care less about the stone. Do that for now. The big gate, honestly, has been how many times I've had to go repair tools. So I did today make another 2 pickaxes, which should help. Oh, and then this stone is textured. I textured this stone, but not that stone. It's right next to that stone. Yeah, this fWhip guy, pass fWhip, what the heck? If the work is done, then why not? True. That's what I'm a big believer in. This whole thing about like, oh, if you have downtime, go find more work to do. No, that just means they're gonna give you more work consistently. If you're consistently like, hey, I have free time, what should I do? And then they're like, we can give you more tasks. Nah. Unless you got a stake in it, just do what you're asked. Pass fWhip strikes again. I know. The best and worst guy. Ooh, we hit 600 likes. We're so close. Thomas, thank you so much for the 38 months, my dude. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Good to have you. I want to believe with all my heart, not fart. There will eventually be the time you're gonna say, I don't have any stone left. My storage room back there currently has over 250,000 stones sitting in it. So I too hope that I find that time, but I'm not holding out on it. Like, I'm not holding my breath for that one at all, even remotely. Because I don't think I can hold my breath that long. I can hold my breath for a while, but I don't think I can hold my breath that long. A little rock. Sorry if there's noise in the background. It's garbage day. That's normally why I don't stream on Tuesdays, to be honest, is that it's trash day. So there's garbage trucks running around and the noise is so loud. We're gonna have to go get a bunch more moss. I did run the moss machine for a while yesterday, so I kept it going. I just stayed logged in and kept digging and had the moss machine run the entire time. So it's pretty much full. So we actually don't need much more. Also, I completely forgot to look at durability on my tool. I'm really glad that I just did. I think we're gonna finish this section off. Then we're gonna have to go find a new pickaxe. Maybe. How much are we at? 100? Ooh. It'll be close. There's still red left in that bar, meaning that we are not in the danger zone yet. Today I learned I have the same trash taste, but it's the important things, you know. That's the... It's like, we have the same trash day. We're the same. $60. We can do it. There's not even 60 blocks here. And we have Unbreaking 3. Alright, cool. That's done. Goodbye, Stern. Goodbye, Stern. Goodbye, Stern. Oh, I dropped the copper ore. Dang it. Whatever. Oh, well. Alright, let's pick up... Let's drop off all this dirt. And we're just gonna pick up all this moss. And we're gonna... No, I need a new pickaxe. I can't break the one that says careful. If I break the pickaxe that says careful, I'm actually just completely ignoring why I named the pickaxe careful. So that would be a pretty dumb move. I don't want to cover this beacon yet, but we're gonna have to do it soon. So we're just gonna have to work around it for now, and then we'll come back in and fix that spot up once we remove said beacon. Because we need to dig this in the full 50 block radius of the beacon, otherwise it's gonna not be fun. Can't move it yet. That one I think I mathed out where I needed to place it. Anima, how we doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. How we doing today? How's the vibes? We'll just leave that there. Is this all just mud? It is mud. I still have so much moss left on me. Didn't I need moss over here too? I did need moss over here. Hee hee. That is a grass though. Okay. I'm sure I'll find a dirt around here somewhere. If not, we can come get it later. Okay, there's that. Gonna do a quick sleepy sleep because there are no Halloween mobs today. fWhip only eats rocks, not homework. Yeah, true. So true. So real. Okay, there's that, and we'll just take this down here, because why not? Dude, we're just going through so much Minecraft soundtrack stuff today. The randomizer is just saying Minecraft. I mean, same, but like, Minecraft. I'm pretty happy that this river is getting slightly wider. I don't know quite what I want to do on the far side yet, but I think like I still am playing with the idea of like a big like fortress right up here. Something that guards the harbor entrance, because the wall just kind of abruptly ends. So the harbor over here is kind of unprotected. So I was thinking we need that. And then probably like a small wall that would connect back up to there, kind of looping around, or at least back to the mountain. And then we make the mountain really, really steep. So it's something where like nobody could really scale the cliff. I don't know what I want to do with any of the mountains
after
here.
My chihuahua who always watches your streams with me less than 3.
Dimples, thank you so much for the dono again. Yeah, if we find more dogs, we'll figure out some more names for them. We don't have any wild puppos that we need to name right now, but I'll keep an eye out. Thank you again, though. I appreciate it. Keep an eye out on what we can find over here. That's a lovely cliff on the other side. Yeah, isn't it? It's like this weird little like natural cave curve in right there. If it was facing the ocean, it'd be great for like a pirate bay, but it's a very weird spot here for just being on the river. It's not quite as usable. Yeah, doing like a pirate fortress in there could be really, really fun. Like just going around and around and around at different layers as you move up. Honestly, if it was like twice the width, oh, you can make such a cool build just of houses and structures overlapping on top of each other as they climb up the cliffside. That would be, oh, that'd be really, really fun. Dirt. I told you we'd find some. Hey. Yes. And we just moss this to make it really hard to get out of the river if I fall in it. Yeah. Easy. Oh, where was that grass that I missed? Up here. I hope that has a dirt that'll connect to it. Otherwise, we'll have to figure out some way to silk touch and get it in there. Stetnator, thank you so much for the 14 months, my dude. I appreciate that. Hi, how you doing? Feel like playing Minecraft? Thanks, fWhip. Hey, enjoy, Tara. Enjoy. Have fun. Good luck. I need to follow my rule of starting from the top down. Just slowly chunking out little bits here and there. Oh, this has been one heck of a grind. That's all I gotta say for it. But I feel like it was one of those where when I was actually tearing down the mountain on top, I was getting like, oh my god, this is taking forever. But now that I'm down here working on like actually placing in the blocks and feeling like a section I worked on is done, like these blocks that are going in here, I don't need to come back to do this anymore. So every single bit that we do is like full finish off progress and no more just, okay, here we did one row. We got to go up and do the next. We got to break another 3 blocks down. Like this has been helping so much with motivation to actually want to finish this whole thing. So that's been cool. It's been nice to change up how I've been doing it. So I have a way that actually becomes something that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm making progress here.
Keep it real.
Please don't forget to hydrate.
Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Dalian, thank you so much for the dono. How much do your total PC cost? I don't know. But it has pretty much top of line specs for what you can get, at least as of last year about this time. I would say the thing to note when you're talking with any content creator about how much their computer costs or anything like that, you got to remember that my job is based around using this computer. So the reason why I buy a really expensive, really nice computer is so that I can work more efficiently and that the video quality looks better and all that stuff. So if I was not a content creator, would I buy this computer? The tech enthusiast in me says yes. The actual person who would be paying the check to purchase said computer would be like, do we really need it? Probably not.
Pleased to meet you.
So yeah, I do have a very, very nice computer, but I don't know how expensive it is. But you can see some of the stats in here. I got a 4090. I got a, what else do I have? I have an i9. I have like 64 gigs of RAM, I think. 2 terabytes of storage. Don't enable a Stanley top. If you dump it over, does the top come off? The top is screwed on, but it definitely will leak. No, yeah. No, I've definitely been sitting on the couch many times and like put it on the couch next to me. And then, yeah, it's like a little screw on thing. But I've definitely had it spill all over the couch multiple times. Unfortunately. I know. They're not perfect. It's true. As much as the Stanley girlies want it to be perfect, they're not. But it is a good cup. Do I need 1 million of them? No. But it's a good cup. Okay, so we can place all of our dirt down in here for where the grass is coming in. Tez, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 32 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For some reason, I was like, I didn't think I heard a sound. But how are you and the doggos? I'm good. Doggos are doing good. Coda got his teethers cleaned last week, so he's still kind of like coming back after that a little bit, and he's on a new med because he's he's good. He like is good, but we're trying to be smart about. He's 8 now, and he's definitely had a few Not like major health issues, but like stuff in like blood tests and things, or the vet's been like, hey, you should probably start dealing with this, or you should probably get him on this med. So we're... Dude takes like 5 pills every morning right now. But no, everybody's been... They've been good. They're all... Nova is a little garbage disposal. Nothing ever goes wrong with her. She can eat whatever she wants and she's fine. Coda looks at a treat the wrong way. Yeah, he's got upset tummy. I wish my water bottle didn't leak either because it wasn't supposed to. Oof, ouch. That's the worst. But yeah, Coda's got a cute little smile now. His teethers are all pearly white. How long are we streaming today? I don't know, until I get bored of digging. I just realized I don't drink water while at work without a straw. So I'm exploring options. You're one of those people. Big straw enthusiast. Ooh, I just got an email from YouTube. Vertical live streams, another way to earn and engage with your audience. No, thank you, YouTube. I'm pretty good, thanks. Poor sensitive doggy tummy, yeah. Coda's got that purebred life. Purebred life from a questionable breeder. Who, the last litter of pups that the breeder had for huskies was Coda's litter. So, you know, great times. It's not his fault.
Keep it real.
Beware 13th gen Intel chips voltage request issues.
This voltage, you know, actually on that I don't know if you, Lady Kotze, thank you so much for the dono. But I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but I've been talking about having voltage issues on my PC, and I found out it was the power supply that I had that was in combo with my graphics card and the CPU were causing voltage issues. I don't overclock anything because I want the parts to last longer. But yeah, no, that is something that I unfortunately did run into. But Seattle built PCs, I partnered with them to help to build this computer last year. And I reached out to them and I was like, hey, do you guys have anything aware on this? Do you know any systems that would work with the current rig, or do you even have the part list so I can look into ordering something new? Because like I don't really remember exactly what we got. And they ended up telling me just, hey, we'll order a new power supply for you. Come down to the shop on Saturday, bring your PC and we'll install it. So they installed a new power supply for me on Saturday morning, and so far my computer has not crashed at all, which is fantastic. Now we're gonna keep 3 stacks of that just to have, because I think we're gonna need a little bit more. We're gonna just dump this down. So yeah, unfortunately, definite voltage issues on it, but so far it seems to be working out well. I'm just gonna do that. I don't need all this stone. Yeah, that's good. I know. I'm very happy. My computer for a while was straight up every single morning. I was turning it on before I was walking the dogs, because without fail, 20 to 30 minutes into the day, it would crash, and like the power supply was sending too much voltage to the like everything. So it was, all the fans were turning up to max, and then it would just crash and blue screen. And so I was like, that's not good. But I found that as long as it did the crash once, it was not crashing again for the rest of the day until I powered it off for the night. So I was able to survive for a few weeks, and then it started getting a little bit worse while I was like still troubleshooting and diagnosing. And that's when I was like, okay, I need to get this fixed before it's too late. It's like, I don't want to lose a hard drive or something because I was too lazy to fix it.
Nice
yeah,
to meet you.
we're back. We're good. PC's fully working. Huge shout out and thank you to them. They actually, I believe it's opening this week. I think it was opening on Monday, but they actually just got a physical store location here in Seattle. I was able to stop by while they're still in the opening it up mode and like kind of doing all the things, but it was cool. It was cool to see them moving on up, getting an actual storefront instead of just going off of internet sales and things. Might need more than the 3 stacks I kept, but that's okay. We'll see how far this takes us. Ah, to dirt. It takes us to dirt. Easy. Look at us go. Wow. That's great when they help things just get fixed right up. Yeah, I emailed them and I was like, hey, I'm running into this issue, and they're like, yeah, we know, we're just hoping it wasn't going to happen with your setup, or we're aware of that incompatibility, unfortunately, after we built your PC. Like, bring it in and we'll fix it. And I was like, that's the best. Music to my ears. I couldn't ask for anything more. They were like, yeah, it doesn't happen to everybody, but it's been happening to some people. So we got a new PC or PSU. Good so far. Blue screen of death, not something you want to mess with. No. I unfortunately have had my fair share of issues with that over the years. Yeah, I've had like some lemon computers, unfortunately. Like everything I feel like I've built, they work great for like a year and a half, and then some random thing will come in. Like it wasn't even a computer part, but I've had like Windows registry files corrupt that were not able to repair themselves. Even a fresh Windows install didn't fix it, so I had to just fully like reformat the PC to get it working. And that happened on that PC twice, and I was like, there's something fishy going on here. Like, this shouldn't be happening over and over again for something that, like, very rare. And I was like, there's nothing. Like, I know I have a lot of, like, programs and things installed for being content creator that just are out of your norm computer stuff to have installed, but I was like, this is an annoying thing to deal with. I tried to replace my CPU. It's awful having to deal with diagnosing and hoping it actually fixes the issue. Yeah, that's the hard part, because unless you have spares sitting around, which at that point the money issue probably doesn't apply because you have spare PC parts sitting around. But diagnosing and trying all those things, unless you can just order it and return it, which for a lot of PC parts, they're not returnable after you take them out of the box, then you're just like, okay, I hope this fixes it, but this is $600 to buy this part that'll hopefully fix the thing. And you're like, that's not fun. $600 to hopefully fix a problem? Nah, man. Granted, you can buy cheaper parts, but once you get into like certain motherboards and things like that, you're locked into certain CPU socket types. And so only certain CPUs will work in the motherboard that you're working with, as an example. So super fun stuff across the board, you know? Really, really cool. Great time. I am glad that I do have a lot of experience with building PCs, though. I've built 6 or 7 PCs myself. Whether it's for me or a friend that wanted to build it, I've helped them pick out parts and make them. So, like, I really understand them well. But, yeah. Luckily, every time my PC is blue screen, it's just a one-time error. Yeah. I don't know why I'm tossing 2 stacks of stone when I'm about to go just churn through another mountain of stone. So that doesn't break the pickaxe speed. So when you go to a block you can't mine, even if you quickly tab back over to an instant mineable block, it will have like a little pause. Build a field. We gotta finish the land to build a field on first. Hello, garbage truck. As a Seattleite, what do you think of New York City? We've been a few times because we had some friends who lived there for a few years. And going to New York City when you are going with people to hang out with people that that know the city, I think is really enjoyable because you go and do all the fun little side things in the cute neighborhoods. You find really good restaurants, you go to different shows, and you kind of hit up the local spots. So I have a very skewed view of New York in terms of that's been my experience going there. I think if I were to go alone, like just like Sid and I on like a tourist trip that just the two of us, just to go see around, I don't think I would enjoy it as much. I think the reason why I enjoyed it was because it was a lot of hanging out with friends who very much know the area and have been living in the city for multiple years. And they like know the subways, they know how to get you around and blah, blah, blah. So all the chaos that comes with New York, we just didn't have to deal with because they just, as locals, knew how to either get through it easily or how to avoid the chaos of like what touristy streets to not walk down. So yeah, I thought New York was a lot of fun. Amazing restaurants. It's hard to find better food than in New York, of pretty much any cuisine. Because if the food is not delicious, that restaurant will be closed in under 2 weeks because people will go everywhere else because there's a billion options. But yeah, no, I had a really good time. I've been 3 times? I'm also terraforming right now. It's nice to have terraforming company. Yeah, welcome on in. Just breaking our blockies. Everybody's got blockies to break. Ray, thank you so much for the 7 months. I'm sorry I missed that one. Thank you so much for the loving the recent builds. Always an inspiration. I really do appreciate it. If you're still in here, sorry I missed the sound, but I do appreciate that. You heard him. Time to break, Blocky. Yeah, exactly. I said what I said. I yearn for the mines. Love your vids, thanks. Block's cool. Great way to wind down after my accounting class. True. Sound of the stone in the background of the drawing is quite satisfying. It's like that loop video from the movie festival we were streaming 2 weekends back. Very satisfying sounds. As long as we don't hear the pickaxe break sound, then everything's all good today. That's a successful day of dig. Hope to see more villages soon. Well, out here, we are going to have... It's going to be more of a town, but there'll be a town right there. Honestly, it's probably a village-town mix. Like in between for size-wise. Minecraft town. So we'll have that out here. That's kind of one that I want to be working on soon. And then we also have the Dwarven area, which I want to start getting some things set up there. But then I also do have that Savannah area that I really want to get out to and start building stuff out there. And people on stream yesterday were talking about doing some of the llamas. And so I think we could hit up the Savannah and start doing something with llamas out there to try and get a 15 slot llama. And we can complete every single Minecraft mount that has skill ups. I don't think there's anything you can do to make What are they called? Striders. There's nothing you can do to make a strider faster or better, is there? Like, there's no skill ups for it. We ever push yesterday's VOD to YouTube? Do y'all want me to? Do people want to see the Phasmo VOD on YouTube's? Yes, please. Okay. What about camels? I don't think you can change the stats on camels if you breed them. Also, I'm still mad at them for dying on cactus. I know it's not the camel's fault. But, like... Come on, camel. There's that. We'll break this. Do all that. Okay. We have a little overstack. All right, let's go get some more moss so we can fill that strip in. We're almost done with the moss, I think. Do you think the city is big? This city? It's pretty big. I want to keep growing it, but I haven't really gotten the end plans in yet. So I don't have a current idea of how much larger it's going to scale up, but I definitely want to keep scaling the city here up more. It's going to keep going for sure. My texture pack only works on Java right now, Samwise. Bedrock is a little funky on how texture packs work, and I don't understand it too well, so I haven't had the free time or desire, honestly, to learn it, to get it ported over. So. And there's a lot of things that my texture pack utilizes to change things that don't work at all on how Bedrock does texture packs. So a lot of the features that I have, you just wouldn't have access to on Bedrock. So at that point, it's kind of like a why send it over when it doesn't really even do much. Why is the stone pink? I'm using a mod called Lightmatica because I've already planned out what I want this area to look like. So you can see this like blueprint here.
Bedrock finally
So the
got
pink is what
hardcore.
needs to get removed. Bedrock finally got hardcore. Yeah, I've heard. I have also heard that unfortunately a lot of the really terrifying bugs that get you insta-killed on Bedrock are still there. Oh, you would think before they would release the hardcore where instant death means the end of the world for that Minecraft world, you would think that Mojang would fix the bug that, you know, there's a few. There's one that did not get fixed where if you're standing on a boat for too long, it might think that you're falling. And so when you leave the boat, if you don't immediately touch water, all of that fall damage will continue calculating the entire time, and you'll just take 1 billion damage. And so that's one that's still on Bedrock hardcore right now. The other is that when you go through an end portal, because you have downward velocity, there's a chance that that velocity is still applied when you're all the way through the portal. And when that happens, it puts you inside of the obsidian that you're supposed to spawn on when you get into the end. And if you're inside that and you get one of the end spawns or the obsidians off of the main end island, aka over the void, because you're inside the block, it will look for a block underneath it. And if there's no block underneath it, you'll just fall until you hit another block, or in this case, you'll hit the void. So, yeah. Bedrock's definitely great on Bedrock hardcore mode. I don't know if I'd be playing it. Not when there's so many bugs that just result in you getting instant killed. And yeah, that's an active bug on Bedrock right now that did not get a fix. It's really difficult because I love so many of the Mojang developers.
Well, that's not very fun, Lamau.
Yeah, have fun on Bedrock Hardcore. But I love so many of the Mojang developers, and I've had so many good conversations with so many of them, just chatting and seeing what their opinion of the game is, and they're such smart people. But most of the ones I've interacted with are on the Java team. I haven't had the opportunity yet to interact with some of the Bedrock developers, but all I've learned is that many of the Java developers, they just we don't really interact outside of planning out what features are coming through. Like, it's not like they're bug fixing and testing everything. And with Mojang's consistent philosophy of let's have the community do a lot of our bug testing for us, but then they just don't really bug fix a lot of the really, really crucial bugs that might result, I don't know, in a player getting instant killed in a hardcore mode for something that they had no impact on, or that you would think would work, like standing on top of a boat should probably make it that you're not falling. It's just, I don't understand, man. It's one of those where everybody's like, why don't you play Bedrock? Why don't you check that out? And every single time I see that type of stuff, I'm like, if that was happening in Java Edition, you would get a 0.1 or a point blah 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 release so quickly. There's a lot of sure, there's a lot of buggy broken things on Java too, but any of those game breaking things, those get fixed real fast. And those Bedrock bugs have been around for years. I don't know, man. I've died to it a few times. Yeah, I know Dallas Med, another Minecraft YouTuber. His world's a little different because it's ancient. He's been in it since he played on Pocket Edition back in the day. But he recently had an issue where randomly a 1x1 column just got deleted in his world all the way down through the bedrock, and so he fell into the void and lost everything. It just, granted, that probably was a little bit more on just pay attention when you're mining, but stuff like that's gonna happen every once in a while where you're gonna fall down a hole when mining. You're probably not really gonna expect that it's just gonna be hollow all the way to the void and you're gonna go underneath the overworld and die into the void. That's probably something that you pretty safely assume won't happen. So but yeah, that's there's so many bugs in Bedrock that just make me just not want to play it. Especially when Java, to me, the bugs in Java I at least know. I know they exist, but I know what they are, and I know that they're not a game breaking that's gonna get me killed thing. And that's, to be fair though, we have had one bug in this, which I believe since then has been fixed, where I did have an issue where I logged out on top of a mount while in midair. I jumped on a skeleton horse and was in midair on the mount. Thankfully, I'd taken a backup of this world less than a few hours before, and I fell through the void because for some reason, the Y level on my character, because I logged out while on top of a mount, inverted. So instead of spawning in back at positive 90 or whatever it is, it put me at negative 90 on the Y level. And so I just fell instantly. Like I didn't even finish loading in and my character was just dead. So Ginny, thank you so much for the 1 year. Enjoy the full tree. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing great as well. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. So yeah, this lovely game that we all play has a few bugs.
Hey, for real.
Intruders on my plains biome?
No flowers below.
Nobody saw that. I like to be able to bone meal. Dude, honestly, you win. You're right. True. I wish we had that. That honestly, of the features that I'm jealous of that Bedrock has, that is one of the bigger ones. Being able to bone meal a single flower purely because I want more Lily of the Valley, and they are so awful to get on Java Edition. So you can only get them in a flower forest biome, and that as like a respawnable one if you bone meal that area, and being able to find a spot in the flower map in a flower forest biome where the bone meal works there is incredibly difficult. Yeah, the bridging you guys have too, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel like I'm used to what I have, and now that we have Swift Sneak, it doesn't really change too much. But like as far as like using that in MCC, that would be pretty huge. That type of bridging would be fun to get on Java. Go back into our lands of purple. Purple. I only play Bedrock because consoles are cheaper than a PC. Java is better in almost every way. Does anyone actually prefer Bedrock, or only play it because it's convenient? I think there are some people who do genuinely prefer it. Probably a big factor is that convenience part, because you can take your same world from your phone, you can take it onto your Xbox, you can take it to your place. No, actually not your PlayStation. I think that's different, right? But you can take it to like your computer to play on, so it's really easy to be able to. And if you have friends that play on any different console, they can pretty much join up with you. Like that type of stuff is pretty cool. Like that being on Bedrock that's a huge community thing. Because I know some of my cousins, they are younger, like preteens, and they are pretty big. No, they're teens now, but they used to be really big Minecrafters. And then they got all cool and stuff, or like trying to be cool and stuff, you know? And so I moved on to other games, but they used to, one of them used to play on their iPad, and one used to play on their Xbox or something, or no, the Nintendo Switch. And like just the fact that they could both be on their own way of playing the games and everything and still be able to play together, like that's cool. That was cool. And then I think their dad would be playing on his computer or something, and they would all just be hanging playing games together. Like that's fun to be able to have that, so you don't need 3 PC setups. Amazing progress on the mountain. Thank you, Lord Dino. It's getting there. I think all this is just gonna be grass. Feels good. Yeah, look at that. Let me just get a... I think it's gonna be cool in the time lapses as just seeing the grass growing over where all the dirt was. This down, go all the way across. So I'll just, yeah, now that we're actually like doing, I've said it before, but now that we're doing these like final layers and taking them all the way down, my desire to do this is getting to be so much more being like, yeah, finish line, dude, finish line, it's there. I can see the finish line. My goal today was to be able to rotate all around and get that river cleared out for what we need on the back end and get that whole side. So we're getting through it. We're an hour and a half into stream today, and I feel like we've been flying. I felt like when we started, like it was very, very slow, but now that we're like chopping off just these side sections over and over, it's making it feel like that we're getting a lot more progress a lot more quickly. I think it's because instead of like, oh, 5% done, now it's like, oh no, like we're getting above the 50s, so it makes the thing left to do look that much smaller instead of being like, oh yeah, there's stuff to do. Where do I find the menu to change keybinds on Minecraft? Java edition or Bedrock? Java, you just hit options, controls. I don't know what it is on Bedrock. I think there's a keyboard and mouse and you scroll down or something. Oh, I forgot I did that. It's like, oh, there's this random cave in here. Let's just fill it in because it's going to need grass anyways. Do you think you'll finish the mountain by December? This mountain? I'm hoping to finish the destruction and get it out into a video next week. So I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's why I'm going so hard on it. I wanted to get this at least done, like all of the placeholder stuff in, all of our roads in. I don't need the houses in yet, but I want to have that. I want to have little forest sections, maybe the outer farmhouses, because I don't quite know what I want to do yet for the town, but I know I want a few farmhouses dotted around, and so for those, I want to get those in hopefully by next week, and then get some little like dots around of like little forests pop up, like microbiome forests.
Pleased to meet you.
That's my goal for the next episode, is to have this be something that is very much ready to be built on, but also looks good in the current process. I don't think we have enough dirt to do this, but we'll just get started where we can. Might as well use what's in my inventory. After we finish this line, because this is kind of to that section that we had done so far, I want to start moving down that way. Any mob in particular you're hoping to catch a Halloween variant of this year? I always am looking for anything with full diamond armor. If we can get a baby zombie with diamond armor and a pumpkin head on, that would be the creme de la creme, the best of the best. But that's a hard ask. We have been in this area over here for a good while, so we'll probably keep working here because local difficulty's at 3.35. So like that's pretty high. I think it caps out at 4 or 5. So our chance of getting diamond mobs here isn't the highest, but it is the zone that I'm going to be working in. So we'll at least get what we can. Do you have any plans to new papyrus? I haven't done much since we built that last city block. I still need to go fix the thing. But we'll get to that soon. Pillar of Nothing, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. I wonder if the Halloween mobs spawn in trial chambers. Ooh, I don't think so. If somebody can I won't try it, but maybe I'll ask somebody on Thursday to go verify day of. Compared to before, it already looks a lot better, especially knowing it was a mountain before. Yeah, Sid walked in my office yesterday, and I was like 6:30, and she was like, "Oh, you're still working?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "What are you?" She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm digging out a mountain." And she's like, "Again?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, but you want to see, like, this is what it looks like now, this is what it looks like before. And even she was like, that's a lot. It's like, yeah. I know. Even she's like, aren't you known for just being the one who just either builds mountains or destroys mountains? I'm like, yeah. It's kind of turned into one of my things, apparently. That's all the moss I had? Lame. Even Sid knows you're crazy. Yeah, that's fair. We live together. Of anybody who'd know that, it'd be her, because we live together, so. I'm out of moss. No, these both boxes were originally full of moss. Okay, we have to pause it and go get some more. I need more moss. Moss. I'll just fill my inventory with that, and that should be enough, because we only need... I need 2,000 moss. Okay, so I should have brought a box. Yeah, because that'll be the last of the moss that we need. That'd be 1,700. Well, 1,740, and then we get another 10 stacks. Whip the mountain destroyer. Yeah. No, more than uno moss. Moss. Don't forget to hit the like, fellow YouTubers. Thank you, Jenny. We're almost at 800 likes. We're actually almost at 1,000 people right now. Also, Caleb, thank you so much for the 14 months. Hi, hello. I'm so sorry I missed that. Yo, I'm missing everything today. I'm a little late on all my notifications. Thank you so very much if you're still in here. I do appreciate the support. Okay, so we need another, probably that, if I had to guess. I was off. 2? Fine, just bring the stack. This region of the world is starting to look really dang cool. I mean, not starting. It's been looking really dang cool. But everything around us, minus the top of the mountains, we've done. So it might have to be time that we need to start. We might need to, unfortunately, start working on the mountains.
Pleased to meet you.
As I'm removing a mountain, and I have all of the stone I could ever need to build a mountain. But I just don't know what I want to do with them yet. That's the problem. And it feels, that to me feels terrifying. I don't know why that's so scary to work on those mountains, but I'm just like, ugh. That to me is, that's more daunting because I feel like so much rides on those mountains looking good. But I need to do it soon. Before I keep building things on top of it, it makes it even more difficult. Bro, I didn't need like any moss. Are you kidding me? That's annoying. Oh, well. Would ever do what Gem's doing where you start over in the same world? I have thought about that in the past when WotZ did that way back when. I kind of put it in my brain of like, this could be something for later. But I feel like it's, for me, if I was going to do that, I should have done that a long time ago, you know? I feel like doing that
Pleased
now.
to meet you.
Unless we did it as like, okay, we've hit 10,000 days survived in this world. We're gonna reset. But then also, like, I feel like that would almost give me the anxiety of, I don't want to log in. Like, if I were to be on day 10,000 and then like, okay, we're just giving up everything. We're gonna see how this goes. And then we die on like a day one incident. But it's day 10,001.
Pleased to meet you.
That'd be rough, man. Swizzle, thank you so much for the 21 months. I do appreciate that. Tree's looking great, my friend. And Eagle, thank you so much for the 21 months. My friend Bryson asked if you really made that tree in the terraformed rock / formation rift. The big tree. That big tree? I did make that tree. Yes. Everything in this world has been done by me, unless it's default terrain. But as you can see, we're removing mountains, so we're a little... I forgot to unpause. Whatever, we'll just finish it. Mountain, river.
Pleased to meet you.
Jadabug with the 20 months. Been a while since I caught you live. Lovely to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we are going to start over here and work on clearing out the river. And I think we take this, because what was this? That'll... let's start just digging a line here. We'll just dig this all the way down from here now and start shaping where it needs to go. So this can just be something that'll just a different starting point for where we were before. I might need to go get a new shovel though, to be honest. I don't know if the shovel's gonna make it all the way through. We'll try. I think starting over makes sense if your hardcore's gotten stagnant. That's true. I feel like it would either be, if this hardcore world got stagnant, it's either start this one over or it's a start a new world angle. And I think that would be the difficult part. But I also think that if we were to do a start over here, there's a lot of things that are not doable in terms of the end, as just an example of I will not be respawning a dragon in this world ever again. Unless there becomes some crazy thing that you have to kill the dragon to be able to get. Which I don't think Mojang's going to do that. Because I think a lot of long-term survival players like myself have done end transformations, or of some level, varying level. And a dragon just destroys all of them. So usually you spawn the dragon all 20 times. Unlock all the portals, and then you're like, okay, I'm done. I never need to do it again. I do love your hardcore series compared to others, some mega builds, and you're just like, I built 7 buildings for a small village, and I love that. Yeah. I really do enjoy the little builds and the bringing life to the world. Like, I look at a lot of other people, and this is not a hate towards them or anything comment, but I look at a lot of other people who have some big hardcore worlds that have been going on, like, I guess the name that comes to mind is like a cookie god, where his world is very cool. He's been extremely successful in what he's done, but when he did his world tour around his world and kind of was like, oh, this is over here, oh, this is over here, nothing really had like a theme for why it was where it was. It was just kind of like, yeah, I decided to build this here. Or it was like, oh, I needed this biome, so it's built over here. Or it's there, so it just felt very basic Minecraft world in a good way. Like, there's still a lot of beauty in that. There's still a lot of cool things that can be found in that. But it very much felt like one that was like not really care or thought put into like why a build goes here versus going somewhere else, I guess. But I also think that's not really what he's going for in his videos of how he does things. So like, it makes sense. It 100% makes sense for him. Check shovel. Yeah, it's got 160 on it. It can go for a little longer. It's still got Unbreaking 3 on it. But yeah, anyways, what I was meaning by that was I really need the world that I'm playing in to feel like something that's really interconnected. And also with just building the fantasy world aesthetic of like trying to create the entire world, very much is something where I'm super aware that if everything's a mega build, nothing looks like a mega build. If everything is just big, grand, and massive, then you're just like, it doesn't really give a whole lot of sense of everything else. So I think adding those small little villages in is what sets the scale of what makes Path look so much larger and so much grander in this world. Granted, you can kind of tell as a Minecrafter like what's going on in it, but when you have a little village of 5-6 houses down the street or across the river, just a zone away, and then you have the massive city that is just sprawling with currently like 50-60 houses in it, and hopefully in the end it's going to be probably close to 100 to 150 houses, I think is probably where we'll land on this, because we have that to fill in, it's going to continue up this way. I want to add stuff around here too. Like, I think we could probably double, if not 1.5 times, especially when we add in that, and if we count this as part of it like that, we're going to have a lot of buildings in here. So you compare that to the little towns and villages and everything else that we're making, and it really just puts that sense of scale in there, which I think is fun. Oh, we got those 3 new shulkers. Where did I put them? Right in here? Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll drop off all that dirt. I do need some more dirt. My ender chest. Your city itself is a mega build since it flows so well. Yeah, I think a big thing that people kind of lose about mega builds is they're like, it just has to be one big structure. It's like, no, it really doesn't. It can actually... A mega build is just something grand and massive, and doesn't need to all be this like 200 block tall wall of cobblestone. That doesn't, to me, that doesn't make anything more impressive than... I might actually keep a little of that dirt back on me. I think I'm gonna need it. For April Fools, you should copy your world, die, and cheat and say April Fools on the end. I got the shovel. Thank you, folks. I do appreciate the spam, because sometimes I do miss it. So if tools are low durability, you do have permission to yell at me to go fix them. Minecraft. It is Minecraft. Welcome on in, Tonka. Minecraft peaceful mode is the scariest thing to exist. Prove me wrong. True. Minecraft peaceful mode is the most difficult version of Minecraft. True. Can I yell about my brain being broken? Yeah, Anima, you can yell about your brain being broken. Anytime you want. Oh, jeez, hello. Sorry. It's so unsettlingly lonely playing on peaceful.
Keep it real.
Yeah, not having hostile mobs actually makes peaceful Minecraft getting certain things like bones. I guess now that we have composters, it's easier, but like before, getting bone meal or even getting things like pistons is without slimes is so difficult, because I think you can only get them either from Wandering Trader, or you have to get them from the jungle temples. Like old school mossy cobblestone, only from spawners and jungle temples. Tomer, thank you so much for the dono. What would you like to be added to Minecraft? We were talking about this on, was it Monday or was it over the weekend? I can't remember, but I still am sticking to that answer of if they were to add anything to Minecraft, like if I could do one Minecraft update and I could like pick everything going in it, I would pick an end update where they add another faction, like how the piglins got added as a semi-neutral faction to the to the nether. I think if they were to add something to the end that would be some way of trading with something out there, And I don't want it to be Endermen. I don't really care about trading with Endermen. I want it to be like a net new mob and net new style of mob, not just like another zombie reskin or something like that, but like a genuine new something. And I think it could be really cool to have something in the end that makes it worthwhile to go back there, have them work the same way piglins do, to where they can't come into the overworld, or they will die, or they can't go into the nether because they will die, and work on building out a brand new type of mob to work with. Like, that to me is something that'd be really cool, that would drive the players out to want to work in the end and do things. Like, I think piglin bartering was cool. I think piglin bartering also should have been a lot deeper. I think there's more things that piglin bartering should have been able to supply. I don't think it gave enough reason to like reuse it, because you kind of build your gold farm, and then you build your piglin bartering farm, and then you're like, okay, cool, I'll be back if I need gravel. Maybe blackstone, but I mean, who really builds with that much blackstone? Unless like I have a build that I really need a lot of blackstone for. Like, it's really just not gonna happen. All right, we need to go drop off again. I don't want to lose this dirt. So I don't think another trader is a way to go. Why not? What would if the goal is to, I think the goal of the update that I want to see in Minecraft is to draw more people to the end. And like stay in the end. Not go to the end and get Super Elytra 5000 and then you're done. But like a reason to go to the end that is gonna make you want to come back, or make you want to build a base there, and make you want to do something there. I mean, they could trade end rods. That could be part of it. They could trade, I don't know. So the idea that I had before was give some sort of a biome that is new to the end, a sub biome that kind of creates like almost like an end oasis, but like an end version of it. So we still keep the emptiness of the end, but in the same way that we have cities popping up every once in a while, you now also can see an end oasis pop up. And in the oasis, these little trader dudes, that's where they spawn. That's where they exist. And so you have to find an oasis, and they don't like to leave their oasis, so they're in there, and they'll like welcome you openly into there. But if you take them out of the oasis, far away from it, they'll start attacking you.
Playing with terrain generation mods like Tectonic?
I have. I really actually don't like them. But I'll get more on that in just a sec. But yeah, so I think the end oasis could be a really cool way of having something out there. Name pending, all that stuff, you know, just spitballing here. But having some reason for getting out to the end and going out there to the outer islands to want to set up a base and do something. Maybe they can sell you something that allows you to create a portal in the end where you can teleport around between different points. Like you can create your own gateway that goes back and forth. Because right now, a big issue at the end is that the only way to get out there is kind of by flying, and then you set up, or walking, and then you set up like a travel, like you go through your portal and then you have to walk the rest of the way. Like there's not really much out there that's really helping the player to consistently move around. Like once you go through the portal from the main island, you're kind of then just like, oh, I gotta travel all the way out there. This sucks. So maybe that could be one of the items, is they have a way to help you move around, which then encourage and make it easier to get back there and work with them and blah, blah, blah. And then like a two-way gateway that you can create. Instead of having the middle ones always be set to their hard points, you could add a new one, or you could build it somewhere else. So you can create like a new form of travel network that only works in the end or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think that could be a really cool way of doing it, and have a few more unique things that come along with it. Have some new maybe potion materials that can come out there. Some new tree types that they can help you get the saplings for. And then have like a new currency. Have something that they like to trade out there that then also is spawned in the end. The same way piglins really like gold, and gold now spawns in the nether everywhere. Have that be something that can be added into it. Maybe there's like a new ore that comes out that's not like a new like above netherite, but like a kind of like a new type of an emerald. Like add like an opal or something like that, like an end opal. Anyways, Matthew, thank you so much for the dono. We've used Tectonic, and I think we used Tectonic, or we used a version of it when we did the Afterlife SMP, like a slightly modded version of it. And I don't really like how the stuff generates in it. I find it to be one of those where they try and make it too perfect that they actually ruin any build locations. Like they went too far in trying to make the perfect terrain that it makes it to be something that I think actually stifles creativity, because you're like, well, this looks good, why am I going to do anything else with it? So I tend to not really I tend to not enjoy playing with it, because I find that it actually stops me from wanting to do many things, especially as somebody who loves terraforming. I love changing what the base Minecraft world looks like, but when they make it look like that, I'm like, why bother? So I tend to not. Lucas, thank you so much for the dono. Baby pandas have a 1 in 700 chance of dropping one. Yeah, I guess you can use sneezing baby pandas now, but the rates on that is incredibly low. But you are right. Thank you for correcting me. Redskate, thank you so much for the 8 months. More digging. Yay. fWhip cozy. If we get some fWhip cozies in chat, thank you. This is nice to watch after a rough few weeks. Thanks, Mr. Hey, Sammy. I'm hoping you're on the tail end of the rough weeks. But if anything, got a space for you to chill here. Even YouTube chat doing cozies? What is this? YouTube chat using emotes? Never before seen. First time ever a YouTube chat has used an emote. Entry with light blue wood, maybe, perhaps. I still think the end is where we're gonna get our purple and blue wood from. I think that's such a surefire win. That just would be so easy. No perms to put in a fWhip cozy. Oh no, it's okay. You got the fWhip hands though. Did I put that as a free emote? I think I did, right?
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, I did. Rebus, thank you for the 26 months. I appreciate that. Been a while since I've been able to catch stream. Glad it worked out today. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Hope everything's good on your end. Welcome on back. We are digging a diggy hole. So much diggy hole. Diggy hole. I am a fWhip and I'm digging a hole. We need to get under the beacon and start clearing this region out over here. All of the red dirt right now that says it's misplaced, I believe it needs to be grass blocks. So I'm just going to let it grow over, and then if anything's wrong, I'll come back and change it. Oh, we still got a lot up here that we need to do. Kind of forgot about this side. That's okay. We're getting there. Not free on Twitch, sadly. Is it not? Oh, I thought I had the... I'm planning to put a few emotes as free follower emotes on Twitch soon. I've got Oxy working on a ton of new emotes. And by a ton of new emotes, I mean I currently have commissioned 30-something emotes, I believe. With a good handful of them being animated. So the Twitch emote game is gonna be big soon. We're entering into the big leagues of the Twitch emotes here. Yeah, I've got a lot. I've got a lot coming. I realized that I have one. There's a lot of emotes that I've been wanting to redo, and so I'm kind of finally, because y'all have been so supportive recently, and I really do appreciate it. And everybody's been very supportive of me doing like the sponsored streams and everything. And so the reason why I did the movie festival was because I wanted to. One, I thought it'd be kind of cool, just to check out as like an event. But the big reason was that I was trying to get a little bit of funding to be able to commission a lot of new emotes. So the movie festival that we were doing a while back.
Just wanted to say that you're my comfort creator and that your Minecraft world inspires me so much in Minecraft. Hope your day has been good. Smiley cat face.
Hey Amanda, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It was very, very kind of you to say, and glad to be able to help you out with some inspiration and all that stuff. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, so all of that to be said is that some new emotes will be coming soon. When that soon is, I don't know. I got the new sub badges added in, so we already got those in here. I got those back from VO, and we got that done. I thought Oxy had done them originally, and then I was looking at the stuff on my side, and I was like, oh no, that was somebody else. So I reached out to them to get them commissioned, and their schedule was a little bit more available to start, so we got those done already. And we need to go drop some junk off again. But yeah, we're gonna get a ton of new stuff in here. Was very much feeling like after because I took a break for a while just from burned out, and then coming like even through that I never really was in a point of like worrying about where things are at with the channel, because everybody was very supportive. Like when I was doing things, people were showing up and hanging and very happy to be there. And so I was like, I want to do something as a thank you, because y'all very much helped me get through a period of burnout that I was going through. And so this is my thank you for all the support. Okay, let's keep chugging away at this gross section here. Ooh, no, I'm gonna leave that there. Luckily, it isn't hard or boring. Fair. Yeah, May, I definitely took some inspiration from some of Linksy's emotes. His emotes on Twitch are so dang good. I was like, oh, I was kind of going through the list, and I was like, love. Gonna see if I can find a way of like redoing some of these into my own. The river! It is time to release the river! Well, almost. We need to go get some mud to line the edges of this. We need to do that across everywhere. We're just gonna let this go out here for now, and then it'll sort itself eventually. The yellow means it's supposed to be water, but it's just not the right water level, so it's just gonna look a little weird for a minute here. Get rid of those. And you. Oh, no, I'm leaving those there. This is gonna look so much better when we have this all in here. I am so freaking excited to have this carved out. I've been having, this has been in the plans since I did that creek coming down originally, and I just never really got around to doing it. And now to actually kind of finally get this running through here is, I'm very, very excited. We'll get the water filled out for where we came across after we get all this dirt in up here. And we'll come back with our mud afterwards just to fully flesh this stuff out. I think I have enough mud sitting in my storage room. I don't have a whole lot of it, but we should have enough to be able to do all this. Let's get our water coming through. We'll have to dig it down, but that's a future me problem. We did it. At least half of it. My GUI scale, I think, is... I used 3 times, but it's kind of wonky based off your monitor. I don't know how all that goes. Cool. It's getting there. I'm a crocheter, and I think a crocheted fWhip plushie would be so cute. Hey, if you make one, definitely send me a picture of it. Be adorable. Be heckin' adorable. How much mud do I have in here? Oh, I got a decent amount. And then do I have any coarse dirt? We can go get some. Wait, you're live? I almost missed your stream. How could you? Oh, welcome on in. Oh, that leaf scared me. Sometimes you get scared by a falling leaf. You're making so much progress. We're trying. I'm gonna come along the edge here and just get the mud in. I think this still needs to be here, unfortunately, so we can get the rest of that cleared, but we can at least work around it a touch. Oh, I missed a moss. If I have a stone in here, I can just fill that in. Good old junk shulker boxes, always coming in handy. Looks fresh. Thank you. Good old junk shulker boxes, always coming in handy. Always got a little bit of everything except the thing I usually need in there. I think I remember building this being like, yeah, this is, I think, what I want most of the space to look like. And with like a smoother transition as we go up. That does look pretty good as we transition upwards, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's not permanent over there, so that's kind of why I originally didn't add the mud along that line, I believe. So we're just gonna kind of leave it as it's not so permanent state for now. We do have a lot more destruction of things to do. I left this little overhang in place. All those trees up there I had removed in the thing, so we'll just probably just leave them for now. Pause this one more time real quick. This mod saves so many lives. The Lightmatica. Yeah, it's a big help. It's all the mud I had in here. It was. Dang. Running out of storage space again, y'all. Who would have thunk? How many blocks broken are we at now? 771,000. Since Monday morning, I've mined 70,000 blocks. And it's barely Tuesday at lunch. Yeah, we've also mined like 30,000 of there. 100,000 blocks of the week. I wish we had more features and bug fixes for Lightmatica. Yeah, it is pretty good, but there's definitely some things that could be improved upon. But I feel like I've got it to a use case where everything I want it to do, it works well enough. Or I'm just used to the bugs that I know how to handle them. Oh, almost fell down there. You're really good at Phasmo? Dude, thanks. I know I'm really, really good at ghost hunting games. I definitely wasn't scared at all the entire time. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Honestly, I think that was the problem. Was I just like Jem was doing a great job of coaching us through it all and helping us, but also was kind of like I think it's one of those times where you join into a video game that you're playing with some friends who really, really love the video game. And then you're like, how do I do the thing? And they're like, oh, there's blah, 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 and then you'll get the perfect picture, blah, blah, blah. And then, but you're like, what? Because also, I think an issue with Phasmo is when you join into like a full lobby, like where every time we loaded in, she had the van was tricked out with everything you could possibly need, and 4 of each thing we could need. So like we had full on no need for anything. Like it was all in there. But Phasmo also doesn't tell you what each thing is until you pick it up. Or I guess you can probably go look in the lobby. But I think Phasmo really, really needs to have some accessibility feature, because a lot of those gadgets look the same, of they literally just need some sort of a text pop-up when you hover over it, only while it's in the van, that says, this is a EMF reader. This is a blah, blah, blah. And like, would you like to pick up, like, E to pick up EMF reader, or E to pick up camera. Like, that, I think, would help the game so much. There's a tutorial area. Yeah, that's fair. But I also don't think that you should need to memorize it all. That's the thing that I will die on any gaming thing. I will always go on, okay, so you need this specific tool that does this thing, but a lot of these tools look similar. Like, there should be either very clear ways to tell them apart and easily tell what the thing does, or there should be some form of a tooltip that tells you what the thing does before you pick it up, or even after you pick it up, just a pop-up of saying equipped EMF reader. And I think Phasmo, at least for new players, would benefit a lot from that, because when you're already dealing with, okay, this is a spooky scary game, I'm spooky scared, I'm not thinking great, and then it also doesn't give you information, that makes it difficult. Tutorial only covers level 1 equipment though? Yeah, true. I wonder if there's a Phasmo mod like that, if you can. I think you can mod it. But for me, that would greatly help. That would, I think that would make me a much, much better Phasmo player, even without like putting a lot more hours into the game. I think that alone would make me more efficient, because you are kind of racing against the clock when you're in there. You're well away, but that's okay. No, welcome on in. Good to have you. No worries on being late. If you're showing up at all, I do appreciate it. Yeah, I did have fun playing Phasmo though. Like, all in all, I had a really good time playing yesterday. I couldn't agree with this more. It's the same reason I don't like the game at all. Yeah, it's like the scary aspect isn't the hard part about the game. It's the time. It's like the racing against the time. Like, being caught by the ghost and all that is not scary. It's just like it's a get in, get it done, and get out efficiently game. Like, sure, there's a little like jump scares here and there with it, but a lot of it is just like, it's the puzzle. It's the puzzle solving side of Phasmo that is the actual challenge of the game. Because the way like the ghosts grab you and everything and kill you, like, that's actually not too bad. Like, that's not really the scary part of the game to me. It's just the, oh crap, what the heck do I do in here? I don't know what I'm doing. That's the, and then you kind of get in your head, and I guess it adds to all of it. Something like that. I'm a bit too scared to play. Watching you or watching friends is just enough separation for me to be okay. Yeah, I get that. That's very true too. Because, like, for me, we had that lighthouse level that we were doing where we were stuck on top of the lighthouse. And anytime I walked in the door to try and get down, because I was like, okay, my sanity's at 0. I need to get the heck out of here. This little baby is hunting constantly, this stupid little baby ghost. And anytime I would walk in, it would start hunting again. So I couldn't get out of there. And I was like, okay, I guess, like, I just need to make a run for it. And then I tried making the run for it. And I was going to try and loop the ghost and go, but I just did not have the speed to do it, because it gets faster on the Blood Moon. So like it was one of those where I wasn't really scared of it. I was just like, how the heck do I get out of here? Like, I need to go. But it was just like every time I walked in. Kid Ghosts are the worst. Yeah, we had a child as the ghost in every game except one. I haven't seen more than the first round. You did the lighthouse? Yeah. We did the lighthouse, second or third, I think. That map was tough. I'll say that. That was a tough map. I need to go dump this dirt off. Or in the van most of the time. Yeah, I was being the van girl for a while. Made Jem go out and be all big and brave and stuff. I can't believe we're out of shulkers again. Everything is full. Everything is not awesome. Problem is, I think even with all this, I still need more dirt saved up to be able to do the rest. We're looping around the corner down there, though. So that's looking good. We'll get that all finished today for sure. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, Kelly. I'm assuming you meant favorite, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's something I don't know. But welcome on in. Lovely to have you. I am the van girl. I also only have less than 4 hours total playtime. Yeah. I feel like I'm close to 10 hours now. And the first time playing was definitely like, oh, this is spooky scary. Now I'm like, nah, that's pretty fine. I feel pretty comfortable playing. Especially when playing with... I don't think I would play solo. I will say that. I don't think any part of me wants to play Phasmo solo, even on stream. I just don't think that's something in my wheelhouse of realm of things that I want to be doing. So, that's fine. Okay, let's... I guess we're... Nah, it doesn't need to be taken down. We'll shave this off. Oh my gosh. So, I know I've told you all I've been playing Elden Ring. I got to the first boss in Stormvale Castle on my save last night. I'm like pretty new to Elden Ring. I haven't played in like 2 years. But I one-shot the boss. That dude who you fight as soon as you walk into the castle, something the Fell Omen. Just walked in there and absolutely slapped the dude. I only had to use 1 health pot. Oh, it was great. Or 1 flask. Sorry, Elden Ring players. But I was so impressed with myself. I was like, did that just happen? Did that just happen? I just one-shot that boss? I was pretty proud. Pretty proud of myself. Getting rid of all of this. You aren't going to pull an impulse and just play until you get the challenge done? No. No, absolutely not. I need to play Phasmo again. It's been so long since... Well, since I last played. Yeah, I would play again. I would play again with the crew that we were hanging with. Or even a different group. I'd be happy to play again. Yeah, we'll do a little rock there. Why not? I also watched so much Phasma. Yeah, wasn't Linksy streaming? Yeah, wasn't Linky streaming then Phasma the entire day? I feel like he was. Oh, this is all supposed to be stuff. And gigs after you guys streamed? Yeah, true. Yeah, I was surprised Gem was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I was like, you're gonna... Okay, have fun. Let's fill it all in, and then we just need to get our mud. And those I'm just gonna leave as nothing. You played yourself. Wow. I don't do horror, shooting, or fighting games, not in my wheelhouse. I typically don't do many of those either. I will say, though, I have been playing the new Call of Duty, and that's actually been kind of fun. A few of my buddies are pretty big Call of Duty players, and so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll come play. Sure. I was like, it's on Xbox Game Pass, so I don't have to buy the $70 Call of Duty game. So I was like, sure, I'll come queue up and play, and I'm not good at it by any means, but it has been fun to just have something else to do, because I'm very much in the mode of searching for, I guess I need a third stack of mud. Oopsies, whatever. Just barely. Dang. Just finish that. Dang, dude, look at us. Look at us. Us and potato. We got that whole end chunk done today. That's actually really, really big. I think we can do another good chunk of like just tearing this hill down a little bit more. And then I'll probably need to find some lunch. But I got another dig session or two in me. I need to get this done anyways. 1 or 2 more streams. Yeah, I kind of hope on Thursday we can finish it, to be honest. But we'll see. 'Cause I'm gonna keep going at it tomorrow. I'm going to a concert tomorrow night, so I'm like kind of trying to conserve energy throughout the day and not be like fully zombie mode by the time I'm going out. So I'll probably be just digging a lot. We're going to see Sophie Tucker. Save my dirt, you know. Who cares about the stupid Stern? Don't need Stern. I'm really excited to see him. I like their music a lot, so. They're definitely more party EDM kind of pop style music, so it'll be a vibe. Well, come on in, Scary Dino. Might be more dirt over here than my inventory can hold right now. But that's okay. We're just gonna keep chippy chopping away. Going to a rager on a Wednesday. I know. I'm a little like, is it really a Wednesday? It was really a Wednesday concert. That's the only day that they're here. I was like, Thursday's Halloween, and like, I kind of knew that I was like, all I really am gonna do is I was like, it's either video releases or I would stream. So like, I'm really not doing too much. I can. So if there's no stream on Thursday, you'll know why. I am in recovery mode. But no, we must stream. We must do it to find the Halloween mobs. I owe Blocky a concert he missed. Goes to visit me / help me move when I was still MN. It was MN. But... there you go. Yeah, this was I heard about the concert. I texted my brother and he was like, yeah, we should go. I was like, okay, let's do it. And then now it's a pretty big group of us going. Just local friends. Getting through this. I just have to like keep telling myself that. We're getting through this. It's happening. The dirt actually is being placed down. The stone is being picked up. Some of it. The stone is being broken, not picked up. Gonna watch a musical that's going to be live on YouTube tomorrow, so we'll both be enjoying music the other day. Ooh, have fun. Minnesota. Yeah, that makes more sense. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, I'm using Lightmatica here for those who are asking, or like, why are these blocks pinky purple colored? It is a mod that I basically went into another world, built what I wanted to make, and now I made a 3D blueprint of that thing using the Lightmatica mod to tell me how to recreate that in this world. So it allows me to do things like use big creative building mods to make something, and then I can come back in here and more quickly make that in this. So all of the landscape and everything was built using Axiom to like plan out the general shape of it, and now we're in here trying to clear out what was a mountain and turn it into a plains biome. So when I was building it originally, I was able to map out like where the biome borders end, because there's the mountain biome for the snowy slopes, and then there's a few stony shore biomes. So instead of having grass there, which would be kind of a gross greeny blue color, I was able to kind of see it beforehand, quickly change that out for moss as an example, and so the biome will look a lot cleaner and smoother and just blend better as it's going across. Now trees and all that, we will figure that out when we get there. I'm getting all of this in first, and then I'm going back in, and I need to turn all of my tree schematics into Lightmatica tree schematics, and that's, I'm not looking forward to having to do that. Is there a quick way to do that? Is there any like converter? Does anybody know of? Phoenix, thank you so much for the 4 months. Just got here. What did I miss? We have been breaking blocks for nearly 3 hours. We have been big time digging. Are you in the wildlife series? I am not in the wildlife series, no. Nope, did not get an invite. But that's okay. We got a lot of hardcore stuff that we're working on. Wish everyone a wonderful evening. Right back at you. Mountain Dew go burr. We go a lot of burr. Yeah, so for those who are just getting out here and seeing things, today we have taken, pretty much was clear cut there down to there. We've churned all of that out and everything over here. So everything that's purple we still have left to do. And this used to be a mountain that came out to about where my camera is now, so we've torn that all down. And this is what's left. I think we are actually over 50% done, because you can do that and see what's actually done in here. We still have some things like going back and like texturing the rocks and building those out, because right now they're just bare. But it's getting there. It's looking pretty good. Just the Lightmatica question. What was it? Oh, I don't know. I was just blabbing about it. Just filling in people, because there's some people who ask every once in a while, so I figure I'd give the full brief. Do you want to save this coal? We do need it. I would quit on the 5th block. Yeah, we've been at this for a bit. I've been working on this in the background since July. By since July, I mean like early July. So it's been I was trying to do like a 2 hours every episode working on it, and then I was like, this isn't going anywhere. Like I'm not doing anything on this. And I was like, people are also, I think, are tired of seeing, okay, here's time for our 2-hour mining break. Woo! Let's just cut the project we're working on and go do something completely different. Do that. Put that back on. I think it'd be faster to just break it all and come back in place, to be honest. Thought that horse, I saw the purple grass in front. I was like, wandering trader? No. We haven't got a single wandering trader yet today. Bro, I've been out here digging in the overworld for nearly 3 hours. No wandering trader yet. Ugh. Sad. What is this song? It just changed. That was called 11,000 Feet by Adriel Fair. This one also name on theme, called Alone in the Sky from Minecraft Legends. There's a cave here somewhere. I'm just trying to not fall into it. Is the stone turning green, or is that just the blocks? It's pink, and then it comes off as normal because it's no longer in the schematic render. But the green right there, that's showing that this needs to be a grass block. So I'm putting the dirt here so that it'll grow over and turn itself into grass. Another strip done. Another dog. That's Potato. And oh, we have other dog. Doug. I mean, we start a stream with a dog. We end a stream with a dog. That sounds pretty fitting. Got another, what, 6 blocks torn over too. I think I can also remove that beacon that I set up there now too, which is kind of fun. We do have a lot of dirt to be placing in there, so we could, and a lot of stone apparently. I got this stone on hand. Let's just go do that. Potato and tomato, or potato and potato. Oh, it's supposed to be mud. It's like, what is this? This is the kind of cheaty thing about Litematica, I will say. But it is very nice for just slapping a bunch of blocks down. But it is called Easy Place. You can toggle it on and off. Makes it so you can't misplace blocks. It's lovely. It does also let you place blocks in air, though. That's the cheaty part. But this stone would otherwise have just been thrown into the river, so we might as well give it a use. We're definitely not going to pick up any more. We're all done. I bet you can do it without it. I mean, yeah, I could. Name this one French fry. That could be cute. Potato and French fry. Salad, potato salad. Or it could be sweet for sweet potato. I was trying to get these blocks out of my inventory that I have, just because run out of storage space and it needs to go down, so I might as well put it all down here.
Keep it real.
This is all stuff that needs to happen, so we might as well do it. Pix, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the lands of Litematica. Litematica Mountain. Well, lack of mountain. Welcome on in, everybody. What were we up to today? This is a late one for you. Were we Elden ringing? Ringing the Elden? Or was this a Minecraft? I guess it is Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday for chopping. Well, come on in, folks. I'll give you all a look at what we're working on here in just a moment. But yeah, we're using Lightmatica on this project to keep sanity. Because I have decided to tear down an entire mountain and turn it into a plains biome. Elden Ring randomizer has been a journey. Random, like you get random weapons, or it like you're randomizing what you get when you go, like for like what kit you're gonna use throughout the playthrough, or is it? How's it randomized? Oh my gosh! Also, picks. I know I was talking to you about it a while ago. I finally got to Stormvale Castle and got to Margot, the Fell Omen, like that first boss dude, and I one-shot him last night. Kicked his butt. Okay, welcome on in. Randomize the location of items. Oh, that's cool. This right here is... The mountain used to be up to here. We are currently coming down to there. We have taken out close to 900,000 blocks. Probably about 1 million at this point. 900,000 was the last time I count. Everything here in the purple still needs to get removed as we're churning through all of it. And this is... You can see the final landscape shape in here. We're trying to... This city is my big city I've been working on for a long time. And it looks out over here over what was a mountain. And it always... I hated the view. So I decided to destroy said mountain. And now we are here, finishing destroying said mountain. If you killed Margit in one hit, that's hilarious. Not one hit, but like, I didn't die. Yeah, no, I wish one hit, dude. That'd been so funny. That'd be even better. No, unfortunately not. No, I've been trying to be like more aggressive as a player and like really rolling and dodging like close to the boss instead of trying to be like at range, and it just made it so easy. I was just jumping over his attacks, rolling when he was doing upper attacks, and just like a lot of the jump and smash and get him into the stun mode. I was like, oh, I'm doing it. Been there. I did the same years ago because a mountain was ruining my view of the ocean, and I liked where I built. Gee, it's the way it goes. It's the Minecraft life. Why have mountain there when you can pick it up and move it somewhere else? Awesome. Keep me updated. I will. I'll thank you for the tips a while ago too. I haven't gotten to that part of the game, but I definitely wrote them down.
Hey, fWhip, will you make one big time lapse of you removing this mountain once you finish? Would like to see a dedicated video for this project.
Yeah, dedicated video hopefully next week if we can finish it and get the landscape here done. And then I want to also put some trees on top of it and get some forested sections going, just to give it a little bit more visual appeal, and then a flat biome. But the goal is to do all that and have it out next week. There won't be one continuous time lapse, because I've been working on it for 2.5 months now, since early July, August, September. Yeah, almost 3 months. Actually, yesterday was 3 months of working on this in the background. So it's been little bits of like hour chop here, hour chopping there as it goes. So it won't be a continuous time lapse, but there definitely will be a big time lapse. But thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate that. All right, Pix, thanks for the raid again. You have a good one, all right? Enjoy dinner. Thank you. Welcome on in, folks. fWhip was gaming last night at Elden Ring. Dude, I was going hard. I finished the southern peninsula island. Absolutely destroyed that boss down there too, who has like the sword at the castle. If you know, you know. And then I'm just gonna drop all of our stone. We don't need this. We're at the point in this project where I have 300,000 stones sitting in my storage room, and so now I just do this, and then we just do that. No, I've been really enjoying Elden Ring again. Now, I was really enjoying it before when I was playing it. I got really into it for a bit. I was really liking my build and how the character was going and everything, and like using the wiki a little bit more to understand the game instead of going in full blind. Not like looking up how bosses go, but like... I thought we lost our beacon buff for a second. I think we did. I think there's a dead spot up here. No. The dreaded dead spot. We have to move a beacon soon. Maybe it's just that weird little section there. But anyways. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been nice to have games outside of Minecraft to play when I'm done working for the day. Because I was very much into WoW for a while, and now I'm kind of like, eh. I think I'm mostly just playing through the current anniversary event for the 20th anniversary, and then I might take a break for a little while. Like, I'm not really super in the mood to be keeping up with WoW anymore. I feel like that's my normal case with MMO games, is when a new patch comes out, I love it for like 2 months, 3 months, and then as soon as everything kind of standardizes and just like it's been sitting around and like the big advancements aren't really there anymore, and like you kind of got like the basics of everything and you're kind of just in the grind mode for the little bit here and there of, oh yeah, cool, I've already completed all these things, but if I do the stuff then I can complete it faster. Like that for me, I'm like, eh. Like I already accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish, and I got a little player versus player stuff I want to still try and work for, but that hasn't really been the most fun recently. They've really butchered the balancing. Nice to see you play Phasmo, by the way. Yeah, that was fun yesterday. I definitely would play again if there's another group that wants to go. I'm definitely interested. I destroyed a mountain just to get an easier direction to a village nearby. Jackanite, I'm not doubting you at all, but have you heard of a tunnel? I mean, like, I would probably do the same of destroy the mountain, because then you could build more stuff in between. But there also are things called tunnels that can help get through mountains to more easily access things on the other side. If you're like looking for, if you plan to do it in the future, of like potentially save a little time and don't go to the, granted, I can't talk about saving time in Minecraft, seeing as I do this on a regular basis. So, you know, do you destroy the mountain? Phasmo mods night when? That could be funny. Sarah, thank you so much for the 21 months. Love the latest video with the city expansion. Thank you. I had a lot of fun making that one. Oh, I came back for tools. I was like, my inventory's full. Why did I come back here? My inventory's not even close to full. Thank you for the 21 months. I really do appreciate that. I was like, what the heck is that pink block? Then I noticed it's like Manica. Now I want these pink blocks in the game. Can you imagine if we had a pink stone? That'd be cool. Would be kind of cool. Kalia has been an after-work game or building the red tunnel on the server. The nether hub always expands, doesn't it? As soon as one person finishes the nether hub's ready to expand again. I'm gonna need to stand up soon. I did so many squats this morning for a workout, and my legs are starting to not be happy that I'm sitting all day. That's not a bed. That's a bed. I wonder how many other mods have Phasmo, or if it's just us two. I feel like a few mods do. Do you see the new Minecraft frop? What's a frop? Drop? Is there a new content drop outside the Pale Garden stuff? You mean the Pale Garden? I am very excited for the new leaves, and I'm very excited for the new wood. I don't really care too much about the creaking. It doesn't interest me outside of, and even the resin at this point, I don't really like the texture. I think it's I think it's gonna stand out compared to what everything else that we have in game, and not in a good way. So I'm not huge on it currently. I'm hoping that they change the texture, but as far as the, yeah, I like the new biome. I like the moss coming with it. I think it's gonna be fun to work with. I don't like the biome coloring. I think the fact that they made the like the biome coloring of the pale garden be so pale, but then also the leaves and the moss that spawns in the pale garden is that same pale color. I don't think the biome coloring needed to be that equally dead and dreary when nothing in there. I guess the grass that spawns on needs it, the tall grass that naturally spawns. But yeah, I guess the builder in me, of somebody who's currently taking down a mountain, dealing with biome coloring is kind of a pain in the butt. So it's kind of a weird one. But yeah, I like all the new blocks coming in for the most part outside the resin. I don't think the creaking is really something that appeals to the way I play this game, and that's okay. I was hoping it was going to be given something else, and it was given resin as a drop, or amber, or whatever the heck it is. So I was happy that they did something more with it, and I'm hopeful that there's still more things coming out. I feel like they could still squeeze in another feature or two. Oh, we forgot to name you. Sorry, bud. We'll do that at the end of stream. He shouldn't despawn. Wolves don't despawn. Is that my best friend I hear? Ah! Ah. Just keep walking. Don't hit the dog! That dog did nothing to them! And they just spit at it! Bro, you gotta teach those llamas. Oh, I'm gonna have to teach them for you. Oh, I did teach them for you, actually. Lily pads, though? True, lily pads. Llamas actually attack wolves, if you didn't know. That is actually a thing in the game. Yeah, for some reason, wolves and llamas hate each other. Which is now especially funny because the Minecraft wolf now spawns where llamas can spawn, which means that they just kill each other and it makes them even harder to find. So, super fun. I don't want to feed the dog, so then we'll tame it. He needs to be a wild puppo. We'll give him a name so he can roam forever and until the wandering trader comes over and murders him. Y'all thought wandering traders were nice, kind individuals? They are single-handedly decimating the wolf population of your Minecraft world. Sign this petition today to outlaw wandering trader llamas. And that, my friends, is how a conspiracy begins. Except you saw it actually happen right here in front of you. Including tame. Do they attack tame wolves too? I don't think they attack tame wolves. Maybe they do. Do they attack tame wolves? They sneak into your base when you're not looking, even when you have it fenced off. I know, those stinking wandering traders, man. I think they're in line with the pillagers. I think they teach the pillagers how to get in. Like they go in like, hey, look at this thing you can buy from me. Yay, let's do it. We can trade. Yeah, let's trade. And then they go out and they're like, hey, pillagers, let's trade. I'll show you where you can get into their base. really need a tinfoil hat now? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Sand wolves are considered non-hostile? Yeah. Okay, I didn't think they did. I guess with Pix's community jumping in here, I was like, if anybody's gonna know the Minecraft facts, like we got the Minecraft fact people here in the Discord now, or in the stream. If you watch Pix's survival series, you probably know all the random Minecraft facts, which is good information to have. Sometimes I wish I had all of that too, but I can never remember. I'm just placing dirt in here so that it'll grow over eventually. Yeah, we do. Yeah. How many of you try and like get that moment where Pix asks a question about something and you're like, oh, I know this one, and Pixariffs doesn't? Yes. You're like, pick me, pick me. I will tell you the information you seek. Actually, I'm pretty sure that probably doesn't happen all that often. It's making lore that wandering villagers used to have dog sleds, but swap them out for llamas since they can carry more per animal, and that's why llamas and wolves attack each other. Why can't they just be friends? No, Pix knows everything. True, he does. No, I've got him on one or two things before. Back on SOS, I can't remember what it was. So like, it was some super obscure fact, I'm sure. But I remember having this very clear moment of being like, did I just know that and Pixariffs didn't? Oh, I was like savoring this. Dear diary, today I knew a fact. Nah, Pix's streams are full of lovely people. I hang out in there every once in a while, and they're all very kind. Okay. Okay, we still have the buff here. Where'd that other wolf go? Oh, he's down there, crying in the corner, away from the wandering trader. Just like, oh, crap. That goes in the bio. Yeah, true. We have so many blocks to break. I was like, yeah, I'll get off after this next line or two. 4 lines later. Lines of breaking dirt, by the way. And stone. Mining, and then filling in the terrain under. That's what we're talking about. Trying to peek the corner. My COD senses were tingling. I was like, do I pre-fire? No. My friends who I've been playing Call of Duty with only play hardcore. And for somebody who has not played a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2 came out, like I have not played one since then, because I normally just back then I was like, okay, this is fun. And then I was just like, these are too expensive for something that I just don't care about. But now it's goes on Game Pass. It's easy to jump into, and I already have Game Pass. But anyways, I digress. They only play hardcore mode in there, and for somebody who's new to the game, dude, I'm getting destroyed. I'm starting to get better though. My KDR is getting closer to a 1.0. A little higher. I've had a few good games. Now we can start destroying the stone. Murder the Wandering Trader? Nah. We can forgive. Murder isn't always the answer. But those llamas, they would not have been stopped, so in that case, murder. Murder was the answer. KDR, kill death ratio. A 1.0 means that you had the same number of kills as deaths in the game. So if it's above a 1.0, that's meaning you killed more people than you got killed. And hard mode and hardcore mode in Call of Duty is like one shot and you die pretty much. So it's numbers get a lot higher more quickly. You're Katie what now? I must have to remember that. I'm gonna use that. That's been fun. I know Jimmy's been playing too, so I'll have to bug him and see if he wants to play at some point. I think I can play cross region. Probably played the best COD ever. Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite. Yeah, that was a fun one, and I just remember like back in the day, that was also when StarCraft 2 came out. And for those who don't know me or are newer around here, I am a massive strategy game nerd. I love strategy games. And StarCraft 2, when that came out, I just dropped every other video game I was playing, and I was living in StarCraft 2. In the first season that StarCraft 2 was out, like their first competitive season, I had over 2,000 games played, and it was all I was doing. I was just playing StarCraft. Like, get home from school, do homework, go to swim team practice, come home, grind StarCraft ladder for hours. I was going hard. So it was either that or I like played. So I just like got out of first-person shooter games, and I just never really got back into them. I loved Halo as a kid. Like Halo 3 was also by far one of my favorite games ever. I did see Blizzard. People are thinking there's going to be a new Warcraft strategy game coming out. Like they're at the next Warcraft Direct, people think that Blizzard's going to be announcing another strategy game, and I'm like, please, 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 I need it. Like SpongeBob in that meme, I need it. I love strategy games too. I'm just very bad. Yeah, I was the type of person who started researching build orders and like getting those things, and I was a very high Master League in 1v1s. I was fairly close. Me and a buddy were pretty close to getting into like top ranks in the US. And then in in co-op. Like, he and I were playing 2v2s a lot, and we ended up getting 3rd place in our Master League division. So we were in like the top 0.1% of StarCrafters in the US for 2v2s, which was insane. But we were going hard. We were queuing. He also played like 2,000 something games.
Pleased to meet you.
Rogla with the 2 years. Enjoy the new tree, my friend. 2 years at tier 2. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate the support, my friend. Enjoy the tree. Look at that. Look at that purple tree right there. Yeah, if Blizzard does announce a new strategy game, you best believe that we will be... That's also not dirt. We will be doing some streams playing it. Stam, thank you so much for hanging. Get going, all right? I've always been playing Age of Empires on easy, even though I've played hundreds of games. Age of Empires is a weird one. Like that, Age of Empires 2, I still play. Like, I love Age of Empires 2. But it is one of the few RTS games that I find actually has like a lot of weird depth to it that can make it a little bit like, it's hard to advance in because it's very, what you do in the first like 6-7 minutes of an Age of Empires 2 game really directs everything else that you're doing beyond there. And there's a lot of weird beginning opening strategies of how to do it. And Age of Empires 2 honestly has a lot of depth. Like the competitive league for Age of Empires, I don't enjoy. The amount of depth that gets in there of the different, for how many different factions there are, and every single one has a different build order and everything. There's just a lot of stuff you have to learn in order to get really, really good at it. Whereas StarCraft just had 3 and Warcraft just had 4 factions. So it was very easy to understand how to counter things and do all those instead of having to memorize every little bit about everything. Got to grind on the true strategy games. Pokemon? No. I can't be asked. The second I think about EV leveling a Pokemon, I need to quit. I've done it. And I know I can, I don't want to play competitive Pokemon. I don't like turn-based competitive games. I get a little, I don't like having to like wait. Because I find for me that the skill I have is being able to like react quickly and figure out things and answer quickly. So when people can slow down the game, it kind of can take me out of it a little.
Hey, for real.
Halo mentioned. Hey, did you know that in HALOCLMBATEVOLVED there's an elite named Zukazama hunting the Master Chief throughout the game is mentioned in HALOTHEFLOOD. You encounter him at the end of the game in an elevator on the mall.
ODST, thank you so much for the big one, hundo, my dude. Also, I don't know why I didn't say Halo Combat Evolved. I've actually been playing through that recently. Not recently, like a month or two ago on Legendary with one of my buddies, and it's fun. Now we got the like Master Chief collection. We've been slow. We need to get back into doing those, but thank you so very much. And I didn't know that. Now that I'm playing it, I'll remember it. The elites. For some reason, I was thinking you meant a hunter. Like, that's what I picture in my brain when you said that. But no, very different. Very, very different. Thank you so very much, my dude. I really appreciate that. That is so, so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we get some hearts? A few hearts over in the YouTube chats, my friends? I very much do appreciate it. That is very, very generous of you. They're like, oh, Halo. I know that. That's my thing. And we hit 1,000 likes. When did that happen? For those on the Twitch side, we're multi-streaming currently, so. What did I do? I just closed something. We're back. Red sandstone slab. Do I have a road coming out to here? I do have a road coming out to here. I forgot I did that. Okay, let's fill this in here. I don't know what we'll do with that road, but it's going to be here for now. We'll see. I need to come back. What we need to do after I finish tearing out all of this, not today, but I need to get to the point. Are we on day 8,000? We're on 7,996, and we're about to sleep and get to 7,997. Oh my lord. I've played 100 days of Minecraft already this week. Okay. It's fine. What's wrong with that, right? Nothing. It's an amazing block. Do we go until we hit day 8,000? That's another 30 minutes, though. Hey, can I? Thanks so much for hanging. I'm on 994, about to 1,000. 997. Oh, baby. We're getting there. I don't have anything prepped for day 8,000. Am I really just going to be mining a mountain? I guess that's like the most me thing to be doing. Yeah, I'm just going to be mining a mountain day 8,000. Yeah, let's do it. You're recording for the vid? Yeah. We'll get something out of it. Get flashback chugging away again. We'll do one more strip here. Going this way. Is that another dog? Another doggy. Hi, doggy. Let's get you down there. Thank you. Minecraft was my escape from playing League of Legends. I got addicted to building stuff. Oh my god. I am so glad that I never got like hard addicted to League. I played for a while. Like I was in like Plat League or something like that. So like I was playing. But I was never like amazing at the game. But I just like, again, it was one of that when there got to be too many champions, and then I like took a break and I came back and I tried coming back and there was like another 10 champions. I was just like, I don't even want to figure out how to counter these. Like, just, no, I'm done. I give up. Unless friends were wanting to play, I was like, not for me anymore. I'm like surprised at how much League is still around though. Like that is one where I'm consistently like amazed that Riot has been able to keep it around when not too many things have really changed. Like there's been some reworks and stuff, but like overall the same base game is there, and that a lot of people are still just going hard. I'm so sorry, but why did you get back up on there? I told you to get off the rock and you got back on the rock. That's on the dog, man. This dog is just getting beat up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go home later, chat. Hey, May, thanks for hanging today. You have a good one, all right? Kinda wanted the diorite. I'm gonna grab the diorite. League is crazy. I've been now playing for over 10 years. Yeah. I have a few buddies that'll like, they'll still like every time a new hero comes out, like, or a champion, sorry. How could I? They'll like get back into it and go hard for like a month or something. I'm like, oh no. But they have so much legacy stuff on their account that they have so much money, they just can instant buy all the champs and everything from when they used to play, and you're getting back on the rock again. Why are you getting on the rock? Stay off the rock. What are we building? We are destroying a mountain and turning it into a plains biome so that we can farm. Okay, doggy. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, this is part of a massive transformation project I've been working on since July. We're kind of in the final stages of stage 1. Final steps of stage 1, not at stages of stages. And so now we are, thankfully, getting down to the last section. I've broken, at this point, well over 1 million blocks in here. I was thinking it was like 900,000 before this week, and I've definitely done more than 100,000 so far. So everything that's purple is gonna get removed, and you can see how much, like, it went all the way over there. Like, this was a massive mountain. I don't have a, I'm not gonna log out because I have a time lapse running, but I can show y'all what it used to look like, just for a quick little bit. But it used to, here's just a clip that's for the video. It used to look like this. So that's what it used to look like. You can see now it is slightly different. It just is it's a little bit of difference. Just a little teeny tiny little bit of difference. Oh my gosh. Oh, my back is killing me. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's where it was. And this is where it is. We've moved a few blocks. We're unfortunately getting to a taller section of the mountain. So we're getting less grass here because it very much like sloped up over in this side, which is a bummer. Just took a little bit off the top. Yeah. I could be a really, really great barber if I just follow this same principle. Are we almost full? We are full. Let's dump this stone. Get all this dirt back. We'll finish the dirt off of this section, and then we're going to run over and just place this down over there. Oh, that was a grass. Oops. That silk touched. And I didn't mean to silk touch. Yeah, it's fine. We'll let this dirt despawn. I'll need to get back down under here and place some torches just to make it a little bit safer, but for now we can at least like do one as a little starting point. Just a few. That'll help. Yeah, geez, hello. Yeah, the nice part here is that this terrain actually comes back up, so we don't need to tear anything down. We just need to place the blocks on top of it. No double dirt. Bro, I'm placing 30,000 dirt blocks here. I don't want to place 60,000. What do you mean? Ain't got no time for that. If you want to see this video next week, there's no way I'm gonna be able to place 60,000 dirt blocks. We've been streaming 3.5 hours today, and you can see how much we've managed to do. And not a whole lot. As for the whole grand scale of this thing, I think I still got another. I'd say I probably got another 8 to 10 hours of block breaking and placing to get this current stage done. And then I need to go figure out how I want to texture the roads. And I gotta get that, a new schematic put in so I can just fly through texturing all those things. I even need to finish texturing all the rocks and everything that we got around. So we got a lot of stuff to be doing. Part of me wishes I did silk touch it so I could at least like have some grass blocks to easy place in, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll do it the actual legitimate way. And if you stream, it will be here. We will be here with you through the pain. Exactly. Why do you think I'm streaming today? Yeah, this isn't my normal stream day. It's here so you all can suffer with me, to know that we suffered together to make something beautiful. Oh. Alright, let's go to the next day. I have Lightmatica, but I don't know how to use it. There's a lot of tutorials online. Honestly, there's a great tutorial on the Lightmatica CurseForge page. There's a video embedded in there that you can watch that has a great tutorial on how to use it and get started. The big thing that I think a lot of people get confused by in Lightmatica is that you have to have a build to put into it. It doesn't come preloaded with any builds or anything like that. You can find people's schematics online, but like for me, like I build everything myself and then put it in there. Whereas a lot of people seem to think that Lightmatica is just free builds that are somehow forever unique and everything from content creators. So like for tier 1 members or Twitch subs, I'm gonna get the download link updated here very soon. But I am working on getting the tree schematics updated again with some new trees and some new ones and some more things. So I share my Lightmatica schematic that I have for all my trees with the community for supporters. But I don't typically share any of the actual buildings that I make themselves. All right, we're right up here next to the road, which is kind of cool. But we had enough dirt to fill all this in. That'll start growing over and fixing itself here shortly. All those are not going to be there. We're doing it. We're doing it, Mr. Krabs. The dirt noises inside my brain. I can't help you, I'm sorry. You're stuck with it forever and ever and ever. Have you finished digging now? Must be dreaming of mining dirt now. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be better than stone. You intend on a special Christmas video with some Christmas buildings here, Hardcore World? Nothing planned currently, but I'm thinking of moving into a winter build theme area. I just don't really know what it's gonna be quite yet. But I'm kind of... Part of me wants to do like a... Because I usually go like snowy, okay, let's do Nordic, but I kind of want to do like a... Look for some European architecture for places that are typically in snowy mountains and see if we could do something out of that. That could be kind of fun, but I need to do some more research. I also don't want to do like traditional log cabins or anything like that. No, I want to make like something that in the summer would probably be like a lush, like mountainside village or something, and then but it's all covered in schnur. It would be convenient though. Community will also feel like they've contributed to the city as well. Would you share some of your city buildings without interiors for your community so they can come up with interior options for you? I have thought about that. I have thought about uploading some onto the supporter server and just giving people, like, just making a bunch of plots in the supporter server and then giving people access to build in them. I've definitely thought about doing that. If the mods think it'd be something that wouldn't be completely terrible, it'd be kind of fun to do. This is a really wide road for something that's such an offshoot over here. Willing to help with the research? Yeah. I think it might be a send out to the fWhip build ideas Discord in the Discord server in the members group. Get a little bit of community brain power behind figuring out what the heck this next build style is going to be. Could be a new build competition. It could be. Congratulations, you have won the right for me to steal your homework. Thank you. That could be pretty funny. Why not use TNT? Because I don't want to blow it up below this point. And at that point, TNT wouldn't be much faster. Replaces build with boat. I'm just going to walk into an interior and be like, okay, let's check out what Blocky did. I'm going to walk in and it's just going to be flooded with a little boat in the middle. And you're just going to be sitting on the boat like, do you like it? I hope you like it. Yeah, pillagers, can you take him out? He's harming the wolves. He's harming the natural environment. Thank you in advance. Just name the structure of the person who won. Yeah, that could be true. 1000%. Fair. Oh. Am I still live? YouTube chat, are we still here? My whole Google window just live. How do I get into the... Yes? Okay. Thank you. How do I get into the dashboard thing again? Sorry, my whole YouTube thing just view and control. There we go. The heck? My whole YouTube window just said memory overloaded, shutting down. Like have to close window, and I've never had that happen before. Okay, we're back. It's cool. It's working. Maybe it's because I had the chat popped out. Okay. Oh, I'm saving this. All right, still live. Thank you, chat. I appreciate that. Sorry, I was like, what the heck just happened? We're gonna, because we've been going this way for a while. I'm going to do one this way. So we're at the point now where if I were to clear, I guess if I could clear that over, but you know what? We have more shovel than we have pickaxe, so let's keep going this way because that's more stone, and I don't want to go get a new tool quite yet. Blocky broke it with his boat. It said, no, you can't always do the boat. And he's like, well, I want to do the boat. I just like my boats. I'm like, yeah. Can you guys go kill the wandering trader? Come here. Over here. Come on. Over this way. No, come, follow me. Here, please. He doesn't have his llamas. I already murdered him for you. Come here. No. Stay with this guy. Get him, boys. Beat him up. This is what you get for murdering the dog. Now, if they murder that dog. Okay. You did great, thank you. You also did great. You still feel you're still alive. Great. We're gonna tell Mog. I didn't do it. See? I've only killed 32 of them. That's not 33. 33 would be bad. 32 is fine. That's only half a stack, not more than half a stack. Come on. I didn't realize it was that high. They kill a dog. The wandering trader's llamas were spitting at the dog. Have you got a mace yet? I have not. I need to start doing more trial chambers to get a mace. I just keep going into trial chambers, doing 2 or 3 of them, clearing them, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm just like, it's one of those where I'm like, this is just not the most fun grind unless you're like using coordinates to find new trial chamber locations, which I don't really want to do. So I just kind of keep it like, I'll do it later. Oxlump will flatten your entire world. I'm already doing it for him. So if he wants to, I got extra shovels. I got extra pickaxes. I could use the help. Because I need to flatten out going around the mountain that way, all the way out to the ocean. Yeah, we got to flatten that down to water level 2. Do you think he'd be down? Because that could be a fun way to do it. Bring in a buddy. I'll get him hooked up full netherite. Knowing him, though, he'll die. There's a big cave over there. He'll just fall into it and die. So... yeah, he's not used to elevation, and when elevation gets involved, he dies a lot in Minecraft. But, like, if he's willing to come and flatten the world for me, like, I have spaces that could use some flattening. Jimmy, thanks for hanging. You have a good one. Thanks for keeping me motivated to build on an SMP. Good luck, my dude. I want that. I want that. He makes his own high ground. This is it, chat. This is it. 999999999. 99999. One more day. Then I can go back to sanity of ending stream. I wonder if you have the placing animation when you use the Easy Place tool. When I use it, it looks like I'm not placing. I do have it. It started working in the most recent update to Lightmatica in 1.21, but it used to not do it, but now it seems to be doing it correctly. So I don't know if I changed something or if it got updated, but I don't know at all enough to tell you what I did or didn't do. But yeah, I do have it. I guess I could have got a new pickaxe when I was back there. That's okay. This one will last through another day. Maybe. Recording is stopped. Oh, that one? Yeah, I don't need it on right now. When we get through the rest of this day, I'll turn on my actual in-game recording. How many days are you on? 7,999. I feel like I should be like more excited about hitting 8,000. Like 8,000 I feel like is a pretty big number to hit in a hardcore world, but I like, what do I do with my hands? How do we celebrate? I don't know.
Pleased to meet you.
I didn't prepare anything. Pickfoot, what? Phantom Zone, thank you so much for the 7 months. Finally got to catch stream. Hope you and everyone else had a great day. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Welcome on in. Catching the tail end here, but we are about to hit 8,000 days in hardcore Minecraft. The pick. Oh, that's the pick. Oh, for some reason I thought you were calling me fWhip. Yeah, that doesn't describe the situation that I'm in right now. I don't know what does. Yeah, it's a 70. I'll go change it out. I'll go change it out. Yeah. I was like, why are you talking about pickles? What are you talking about pickles for in my chat? Nobody even mentioned pickles. No, pickaxe. Oh, no. Why didn't you say that earlier? Just saying. I almost broke a pickaxe because I thought you were talking about pickles. Any tips on building in my style? I think a big thing that I try and keep is player scale. A lot of player scale. Just making sure everything I'm making is very focused around the player. And then trying... I like a lot of flatter faces and using texture to bring out shape in them more recently. And then using, on top of that, some more... I want to keep all that granite and diorite. I think I'm going to want it later. But using, halfway through the day, just like little bits that come out to break up the flatness, but it's not everywhere. Our bad apologies. Yeah, come on now. It was just simple ask. Okay, let's... This is, no, we should keep going on this. Okay, now that I got a new pickaxe, we'll start going the long way. Mostly because it's mostly breaking. Turn that off. We don't need that. We just churn in this thing all the way down. My 3 blocks at a time. My rule. I always follow my rule. Do you do any organics? I would love to learn how to build organics better, but they don't make very much sense to me. You talk about the question on where you asked what we would add to your world. I haven't talked about that on here, but I definitely read through all the ideas and I wrote down a ton of them. And then I decided I wanted to go grind and finish destroying the mountain. So I'm not tackling any of them quite yet, but I did go through the community post on YouTube, and if that's what you're referring to. And I read through every response that I got, and some people left some really, really cool ideas. Okay. It's like not the dead zone. I don't need a dead zone to carry me into 8,000 days. When's the next fWhip 2 video coming out? I really want to release one soon. I have, I want to get back to that. I feel bad about kind of abandoning those. But the truth is, I just got so busy, and they're one that I kind of do in the background when I have the free time, because they're not the most popular currently. They were getting a little bit more popularity to them, but they were just like, financially was not super worth it to do, so I was kind of doing it because I wanted to do it. And then when time got a little bit away from me, it was just very, very busy at the end of the summer. It was hard to keep up with them. So I want to get back to it. They're going to be returning soon. I promise. They will be back. Because I really like doing the comment of the day. I think that's fun. I think it's a good way to interact and get some new things going on. And just kind of have fun discussions about what's going on in the world, and whether it's my Minecraft world, Minecraft updates coming out, or just random other little YouTube-y things. Good thing we changed pickaxe, because we are almost a quarter of the way through this one already. Love it. But that sun's going down. My tummy is grumbling. We're turning this back on, and we're just gonna get to breaking. I think we're back into a moss section up here shortly. Oh. Yeah. Ah, wrong key. Cool. We got another one this way. Yay, different. Oh, there's somebody under me. So if fWhip gets a large donation, we'll bring the channel back? No. The channel's going to come back regardless. I also don't like setting donation amounts behind doing things. Mostly because I still owe you all one from a while ago. And I don't feel right doing anything new on top of that. And if I haven't paid that one... Is this a schematic? Yeah, it is. I've made it from a creative copy. I work in to plan things out for episodes. Well, there we have it. Day 7,999. Sun is setting behind the Giga Tree. Right over there over the city. And here we are just still digging. We just still digging. Time to celebrate going to day 8,000. Whoa! 8,000 days in hardcore Minecraft. Woo! Now that starts with an 8. Wow, cool. We're still digging. Still forever digging. We need to name that dog though. We gotta name the dog. What's a good name for 8,000 days that we can name the dog? Do we just name the dog 8,000? Let me go get a name tag. Time flies when you're digging. Yep, Ocho? Ooh, we can name him Ocho. Wait, Ocho's really good. Octavian? Octavian or Ocho? Ocho or Octavian? Tater? We already have a potato from earlier today, so yeah. Hachi means 8 and is already a famous dog. I think we're going with Ocho. Yeah, I think that's what the vote is. Okay. For the 8,000 days, we're gonna name a wild wolf Ocho. Yeah. Spanish rate. Yeah. 80? That would have been... Scam, that's a good one too. We've already picked. Alrighty. Currently in the wild wolves over here, we have Potato, and now we have Ocho. Who might have been harmed by a llama, but they're hanging on. Just like we're hanging on, and we are still digging. Still digging. More digging to dig. I did not realize you're still streaming. Not used to these long streams. I think actually on that we're gonna wrap it up there. Yeah, I'll take 8,000 days. That's a good point to end a stream. We have survived 8,000 days in this world, and I still am destroying this mountain. That's good thing is You see where that pokes up over the top there? That actually means, like, we have a hill that comes around there, so that doesn't need to be torn down all that much. We have a pond in there that does need to be torn down, and I think this does come up through there. The big thing that's left is that churn through over there, and this section right here. And then, like, if we can get this done, and we can get over there done, that's kind of two of the big sections left. 4-hour stream. Hey, yeah, we just hit 4 hours. Look at that. Now do I release a video saying I survived 8,000 days in hardcore Minecraft full movie? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I do that. I can't believe we've gotten this far on it though. We churned through so much. So for those who are curious where stream started today, it was pretty much like here out, and then everything over there. So this entire peninsula, almost like this entire section here, if you were to draw like along where we've cleared from like this beacon connecting to that beacon, we've done all of that over here. So we've done a lot. 10,000 days full movie. I feel like a 10,000 days like cinematic look back could be a cool way to do a movie. Not really just like gameplay of 10,000 days, but like following the journey of me along it, I think could be worth. Because if I did a full movie for 10,000 days, yo, this is episode 79, and every episode's about 40 minutes, give or take. You should mind one more block. Okay. But actually, thank you all so very much for watching. Y'all have been absolutely amazing today. I'm out of here, though, so I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!